you feel like 550 on the 5 sticky, come get high with me, that's a deal, right? Ride with me if you ride with me, you can slide with me if you feel like 550 on the 5 sticky, come get high with me, that's a deal, right? That's a deal, right? That's a bet, right? That's a bet, right? That's a deal, right? That's a deal, right? That's a bet, right? That's a deal, right? That's a deal, right? That's a bet, right? That's a deal, right? That's a deal, right? Ayy, coming down like precipitation. I ain't never met a limitation. Hate applying my elimination. Gotta go to Google for the information. I'm a superstar, so I gotta shine. Top dollar be the bottom line. Bottom feeding out of line. Turn your heart rate to a dotted line. Yeah, my zodiac probably dollar sign. Got the energy to win in my I'm feeling great. Got a date with destiny, focusing on my fate. I don't give a fuck what you rapping, you been a fake. I'm everything that they ain't, it can't be, it won't be. Wanna see me fall, I can't go, I won't leave. Coming from the block with plain clothes and police. Straight up to the top with bankrolls and rollies. Ride with me if you ride with me, you can slide with me if you feel like 550 on the 5 sticky, come get high with me, that's a deal, right? Ride with me if you ride with me, you can slide with me if you feel like 550 on the 5 sticky, come get high with me, that's a deal, right? That's a deal, right? That's a bet, right? That's a bet, right? That's a deal, right? That's a deal, right? That's a bet, right? That's a deal, right? That's a deal, right? That's a bet, right? That's a deal, right? That's a deal, right? Ayy, 12 can't really stop, so I'm still pushing like a mosh pit. Ice dripping, think I'm hot. In the yellow bucket with the mop stick. I've been jugging jams like wholesale. Everything must go sell. Hitting
Yo.
well, need 100 million on the low scale. On my worst night, on the best.
Can you hear me?
Couldn't mess with you, couldn't cap to him. Homie spotted me like 700, brought 1100 right back to him. If I can't do it, then it ain't real. I just make dollars, I don't make deals. I've been
Yo, what's happening? What's going on, guys? Gotta talk quite low because my voice is going. Can you believe that? My voice is going again. Let me know if the volume's all good, guys. Amazing stats. What's good, brother? Rise retrace. What's good, Beast Motivation? How you doing, bro? Yeah, I'm good. Amazing stats. I'm good, man. I'm good. Gotta go easy. Hi, Marius. Crypto Ned. What's happening? Yeah, we good, man. We good. Good morning to whoever it is. Marky Makes Play in my throat. You got that right. PC Shed. What's good, my brother? What is good? Gaylu, how you doing? Real Noriega, how you doing? Dollar Mode, what's good? My voice is going yet again, but we're still here. We are still here, man. Darth Trader, thank you so much for joining the tier 3, man. Got a lot of flavor for the tier 3 guys, man. A lot of stuff going for them. What, Johnny Crypto, going long and short at the same time? Well, it's not a profitable thing because all you're doing is just hedging, you know? You would have to find the right moment where you would always have that slippage. But that's another story, man. I know it was literally just about to come back to normal and then bang. There you go. You can hear it. We'll always be vaping as well. I'll have a dead throat and I'll still be vaping. You know, we've got quite a lot of stuff to talk about this evening with what happened today. I believe a lot of people got shook out with this today. I believe a lot of people started asking questions. Does this system work? Hey Anna, how you doing? We'll be down with COVID and still vaping. Oh shit. YRock Studios, if you're trying to download crypto on the MT4, what you need to do is you need to go to Market Watch here, right? Right click, go all the way to Show All, and cryptocurrency will be there, all in orange. All right, that's how you get it. Merlin, well done. Ah, Merlin's back in. You took the W on the fetch trade, yeah? Guys, listen, man. This is what you need to understand. The system is not 100%. And if you're coming into the concept of believing that it is, then boy, you're going to be surprised, guys. It's not 100%. Granted, it's probably 75, 80, 90%. All right, but it all depends on your ability as a trader. You know, get in, get out. You know, Bitcoin, we said 60K, right? Bitcoin hit 60K. I said 64.57, but the blue area was the area of interest. Bitcoin completed the projection and it pulled away. You know, what do we say? What do we say about the 2-hour rule? Does anybody know about the 2-hour rule? Peter Storms. You know? How you doing, Anna? I'm good, man. I'm good. How are you doing? Morning, Will Smith. How you doing, William Smith? 2 for 2. Happy days. 2 for 2. You know? That's all I want to hear. The reason why we said 60K, because if you look at price prior to that point, it was a previous area where market makers had previously started buying longs at lower prices. Okay? We are effectively near the highs, guys. Do you understand? Like, look, they pinged it one more time. They've pulled it back down. The move is still in play. You know, it's the first move back to this effectively was an opportunity to take out all the shorts. Okay, take out all the shorts that went short here thinking it was going to break down, but look what happened here. Came back and retraced back down to here so they could profit on those shorts and get longs at lower prices. Level 1 ended, retrace. Level 2 has started. Now we're waiting for level 2 to form to go to the upside. You know, we're still slowly coming out towards the true psychological support and resistance. It's Friday tomorrow, guys. What do we know about Friday? Is it Friday tomorrow? I need to make sure, man. Yeah, Friday tomorrow. All right? And what do we know about Friday? Friday's either going to be a pattern day or they're going to be making a run for profit. You know, that's exactly Friday for profits. Payday, that's it. Payday, payday. That's what it is. It's market makers payday. They need to get price back to the zone. All right? And they need to realize a return because all week they've been giving their money away. They've been giving their money away to all the retail traders so that they can build the longs at lower prices by fulfilling the shorts for the retail traders in this area here. Now they need to get that money back because guess what happens? Saturday, Sunday, the new week starts. You know, that's how it works, guys. Now, listen, guys, straight up, I ain't giving no one no financial advice. I can't give you an entry. I can't give you an exit. I will give you the pattern. I will give you the pattern and you make the judgment. It's on you, guys. If you can't claim responsibility on your trading, you should not be trading at all. Seriously, do not trade, guys. If you have to ask someone else how to make an entry, you're not understanding it. Don't trade, okay? Study the previous streams. It's all in there, guys. It really is all in there. If you're struggling with it, ask. There are people that understand it, okay, that you can ask. You know, we've also got... You thought it was a video studying on lesson 4. Yeah, it's your capital, guys. I can't save your capital and I can't save you from a position. You know? And that's the sad truth, guys. Maniac, what's good? You know? For me, I want you guys to be able to just be, you know, be profitable. What's going on, Sonny Biggs, man? What's good, man? I need you guys to understand this system. You know, because we're effectively a team of traders. Music too loud? My bad. I'll change it down. Hit it down for you. Yeah? I need you guys to do it. Like, Galimera, man. How you doing? Superfly. Tell Mike I've been testing the market maker theory, but with a switch on ADA since last night, working beautifully. Happy days. Happy days. Luis Riviera, man. You need anything, bro? Just let me know, man. Let me know. But I'll tell you there, it's all in the streams. Granted, yeah, there are a lot of streams to go through, right? But let's just take the protege of this group, PC Shed. He's gone through 312 hours of streaming. And if knowledge serves me correctly, the guy's flipped 12K all the way to 100K. You know? He must be at the 100K mark right now. You know, because the guy's been posting his profits in the Discord. He's showing everyone how he's doing it, you know? PC is the GOAT, man. Straight up. Straight up. Jesse, no worries. No worries. Bro, listen. Bug Funk, you can rock the demo. Keep rocking the demo, because all you're doing there is you're practicing your entry. You're practicing your entry free of charge, all right? But what I will say to you is this. If you want to start practicing your entry, put down some money, but not amount of money that's going to break you apart. I'm talking try and earn yourself, tuppence, the smallest amount possible, even if it's 1 cent, 1 penny that you earn. Principally, you're entering into a live trade. There's a commitment there. You're applying a principle. You want to see if it works, because demo accounts don't bring value. You should only use demo accounts if you just want to try out a platform. All right. You want to have some form of financial commitment in the market so you can verify your understanding of the pattern, and you make it as cheaply as possible, guys. Make it as cheaply as possible. What's good, Mike? Mr. Dutchy. Right, Kelly, the only way I can help you here is if you go to Oanda. I can't even say it properly. If you go to Oanda or forex.com and see if they can, you can open forex accounts and crypto accounts with those guys as well. To come to this effect here, like what I've got here. If anyone that's new to the stream, how many people are actually new to the stream this evening? Just so I know who I'm working with. Joel, if it has realized profit within 2 hours, then you've caught the entry. If you've caught a good move. If it pulls back slightly and it doesn't keep you in profit, that's still fine. All right. But I'll explain the 2-hour rule. I'm going to do a video on the 2-hour rule so you guys can watch it and ingrain it in your mind. I'm going to put up a classification of understanding the 2-hour rule from my view. So what works for me. All right. Okay, then. I'm just reading your comments, guys. I'm reading the comments, and then we're going to get started. Sydney's open, so we'll get started. Remember, just keep, preserving my voice. Engineer. See, what you're doing there is the strategy that I use. It's the advanced entry, the second leg. That's how I do it. I mean, if I show you what happened tonight with what happened today with my Kiwi yen trade, you'll be pretty shocked. Okay. This was my Kiwi yen. I don't know if it's going to be on here yet, but wait there. Wait there. I need to show you my Kiwi yen trade. Just so you can understand how the pattern played out. Okay. Give me a second. I'm going to pull up because I want to show you this Kiwi yen trade that played out. Okay, so look at this. This is the Kiwi yen trade that I took today. Can you see it? Can everyone see that trade? Need to know, can you see this trade, guys? Can we see this? Yep. Okay, then cool. Yep. Okay, cool. So this is what happened, just so you can see, right? So these are all short positions that I took. Trade 1 all the way through down to trade 19. Open 19 trades, okay? Because we affecting it. Mike Dutch, if you're still here, man, if you can see this. This is what we were discussing about building the position alongside the market maker, okay? So you can see that this big move to the upside with Kiwi yen moved price all the way up. Tino, how on earth have I become my own member? Who's become a member? That's me. How does that work? Mike, we need to get that checked out. He's either changed his name to me or something's going wrong there. That is crazy, man. Who the hell is that? It might be my twin brother, to be fair. It might be my twin brother. I'm joking. Nah. Yeah, I know. It could be. Someone is messing with me, man. I don't know what's going on there, man. That is crazy. Welcome to Tino's stream. Capital punishment. Oh, God. That's crazy. Become a member. If that's the guy who's spamming like crazy. M5 was hit. What'd you expect? Okay. That has tripped me out. That has really tripped me out. Who's the real? Will the real Tino please stand up? Maybe it's Quentin Tarantino. Who knows? Who knows? All right, let's see if he says anything. All right, and so look, just so Mike, so just want to show you this, okay? So this was effectively, it showed an M formation, but you can see that price right here had extended way above the previous leg, okay? But it was very climatic. But you have to understand that Kiwi yen was, it did kind of throw people off. You know, when I saw this big green candle, I came to the understanding that we were going to revisit this part of the chart once and for all. All right, we were going to revisit that zone again. So what they did was they got there, they built their shorts at high prices. Then they started closing them here, moved price a little bit more to the upside, and then they made a run for profit. So I started loading positions right there, okay? And then it hit the ADR high, all right? You see that? The ADR high. And if you look closely towards the top right there, 76 pips, it taps the ADR right there and pulls all the way back down. The power of the ADR in Forex is flawless. You know? Honestly, that just tripped me out. How you doing, Derek? I'm good. We're gonna have a look at ADA. We're gonna have a look at all sorts of coins in a bit, guys. You know, don't worry. Let me just bring price back up so we can go through Bitcoin, Ethereum, so we can put a few things to bed because a lot of people struggled today. All right then. Cool. Let's go. All right, and so how many of you today... Tino watching his own stream while streaming. Traders rally, broke rally. Autos. Yeah, man, I can go into that a little bit more. I'll go into, let me just cover Bitcoin and Ethereum. Actually, I'll tell you what. All right, then. So this was the Kiwi Yen trade that I took today. All right, this is the real chart. All right. Notice where it's at. It's at the zone. You know, look at that. True support and resistance areas. All right. Breaks out the zone, comes back, retests it, comes and forms a potential M formation. Now, you've got to consider this as well. Look at this. Granted, the first leg of the M pattern, okay, is a little bit extended below the second one. All right. Sorry, the second leg is extended in the first one. But what you also can pay attention to is this. All right. Massive divergence in that zone. Yeah. Look at the divergence. Price is rising. Divergence is right there. Outside the volatility band. If it doesn't go back outside the volatility band, you know you're dealing with divergence. So the trend, the move was effectively starting in this area here. So I was going short from this area here. All right. Then when you zoom in, you can see clearly. Let me move this back down. So they started accumulating shorts at the highest possible price. Look at these blue candles, stopping volume, pin to the high, pin to the high. You know, people would be seeing that and saying, oh, they're just rejecting the highs. There's no interest for buys anymore. Of course there was. There's loads of buys in this area. The market makers are controlling it. Then look at this. 1, 2, 3, 4. Fast move to the upside. Climatic candles. Inducing traders that they're going to be taking out the previous high. Happy days. Support at the 50-day moving average. Rise up, they drop price, they shift out of the zone, retrace, continuation to the downside. You could say that this was a very small M up here. All right, there's your small M right there. Okay, you're just waiting for price to just break down. It was the Asian range high. All right, and she did just that. Where was your entry? You could have entered right. Well, I started entering in this area here, but you could enter here. Break of the 50-day, you could enter here. You could enter on the break of the 200-day because there was so much strength. Profit target down to the 800 EMA. Now, I closed my trade all the way down here. Well, it was around about here, I think. Yeah, it was. Where was it? No, I haven't got it up. I think I got it in this area down here. Okay. Now we're waiting for a new peak formation from the downside to the up. That's what we're waiting for. I'm expecting price to effectively return back to this zone here. That's what I'm anticipating because it's a sharp move. Fast move is the false move. Look, they previously built shorts at higher prices and then they moved price all the way down again. All right. I'm going to do all of that for you guys. I'm trying to get this, trying to get all those videos out for you. I've got 3 videos that I'm looking at doing. So, yo, is this Tino guy a new person? Is he commenting? Where's he at? I'm going to do a video. You know what? His name is, it might actually be Tino. That is crazy. And he's actually putting it on as well. That is nuts. That is crazy. This just hit me. Merlin, here we go. Would you say the success rate of a rebound after price hits in EMA? What would you say the success rate rebound? haven't got around to watching the email videos. I want to give it my full concentration. All right, listen. Merlin, listen. The success of a moving average, all right, is all pretty much determined where you are in the cycle, all right? So let's look at it like this. Right now, Bitcoin, all right? She effectively hit the zones that we projected. There's the blue zone. She tapped it. Right, look at that, man. That is disgusting. That is despicable. Look at that. She taps it. What a clean tap. Right there, 60K. We were expecting 60K. Go watch last night's stream, okay? We were expecting 60K, which was the M5 zone, all right? We were expecting that zone to get hit, and she got hit eventually. She retraced back, rejection from the 50-day moving average, broke out. However, the problem is, all right, this green candle was setting up price for a fake out. They effectively took some stops, all right? Now, the second candle should be confirming the move. You really want to wait for the second candle to close, all right? If you're not trustworthy of this first move to the upside, wait for the second candle to close, all right? Which will determine your entry. Because you've got to remember, right? The second move, the move away from the 50-day moving average, guys, this is, listen, this is the shit right here, all right? This is what you need to understand. When you're trading the pattern, you want it to be a progressive move to the upside. A massive move like that is not valid. It's not it's a fake move. You can just smell it's a fake move. All right? Granted, it's a little bit difficult when you're seeing this pattern playing out so many times and you're waiting for a shift candle and then this happens. All right? What you want to wait for is you want to wait for a progressive move out of the zone because then it shows that it's controlled. All right? Whoa. Yes, there's 1,100 of you in the room. If we can get the likes up, then that'll be great. Yo, Tino, who's become a member. Is your name Tino? Genuinely Tino, because that's crazy if it is, bro. No, it's not. No, the move's not invalid. Guys, listen, the move is not invalid until the previous low is taken out. Until this area is taken out, all right? You know, this move is not invalid, all right? We are still in level 1, guys. We are waiting for another move to the upside, level 2, all right? We're waiting for level 2 to form. Look where price is. It's above the 50-day. It's above the 200-day. It's still way inside of the peak formation. The peak formation is effectively getting locked as we speak. All right. When price pulls away from this zone here, it is locking the W formation. That's what it's doing. That's exactly what it's doing. I'm testing something out in Phoenix. I'm testing something out. Usually I'm all straight in. Straight in. Your friends call you Tino when you're losing in God. Oh, wow. Jaded Blur. You're running again, bro. Oh, shit. Fake Tino says that, yes, his name is actually Tino. So if he's not the fake Tino, then who is? Oh, my God. What the fuck's happening here, man? Oh, my. Everywhere is Tino right now. What's... Here we go. Carby, no problem, my friend. Nasigala, man. Okay, then. I'm just going through these comments, but, you know, sometimes it looks like it's moving up out of the zone, then it goes sideways and comes down. Guys, this is why the 2-hour rule is what it is. you know, and you don't always have to wait for the full 2 hours to play out for you to close your trade. Remember, guys, do not think that the patterns are static. Okay, there is a variation to the patterns. Remember, variation to the theme, you know. All right, then. So how many people are new in the stream so I can start talking about the 2 hour rule? How many people are new to the stream? So it's your first time entering to the stream. Wonderful. Wonderful. Tino's new to the stream. Tino, my name's Tino. Welcome to the stream, bro. That is, you know, bro, I don't know what that is, but you've come into a stream. My name is Tino as well. All right. Well, what's your full name? Because my name Tino is a nickname. Yeah. So new people. Okay, guys, welcome to the live. Florentino, there you go. We've got Florentino in the place. Wicked. Wicked. All right, cool. That is awesome. All right, welcome Florentino, man. Yo, show some love to this guy, man. You know? Show some love to the guy. It's good that we got another Tino in the room. Yeah, there's a lot of Greeks in here. Yassas, man. You got love for the Greeks in here, man. It's crazy. Jaded. Hello, Tino, too. All right, so you now know Florentino, man. You're going to get the stick every time you come in here, man. Whenever they see your name, that tripped me out. Yeah, my baptized name is Constantino. That's my name. You know? All right, then, cool. So, all the new guys, welcome to the stream. So, before I continue, okay, there's a 2 hour rule that we have. All right? Nice one, Galu. There's this 2 hour rule. The 2 hour rule is simple. All right? I'm actually the third. My dad's the grandfather, Florentino. Yeah, my grandfather is Constantino too, as well. I'm number 2. Actually, to be fair, in my whole family, there's 27 first cousins, and I believe 9 of them have the first name Constantino. So yeah, the Tino. The Tino, you know. All right, then, here we go. So the 2 hour rule is simple in its utility. It's designed to keep your capital preserved and keep you prepared for the next trade. Keep you on the lookout for the next entry. All right. Now, it's important you understand this. When you enter into a trade, if you don't realize a return or if you don't see profit within 2 hours, you have to completely blow out the trade. The reason being is based on the principle of this system. When you're trading out of the zone, when price is moving out of the zone, okay, when you enter on that break, you technically should see a return or a profit within at least 15 to 30 minutes. You know, sometimes, Gerard, you do see him. At least within 15 to 20 minutes, you're going to see a move out of the zone. So, for example, let's pull up. All right, here we go. We drop price down to the 15-minute time frame. Okay, let me see if there is a W. Here we go. So we've got a small W formation right here on the 15-minute time frame. All right. We can see that W right there, guys. Yeah. Here we go. So 1, 2, 3, 4. I ain't gonna do it to all of them, man. Fuck that. Oh, forget. I'll just do it to all of them. All right, cool. So we see this W, yeah? Yeah, do caps. You get timed out, man. It's because people coming in, throwing up coins and going crazy and what have you. All right. Okay, cool. So we can see this W right here, yeah? Don't worry about Elazo. Don't worry about it. You can see the W right here. I've zoomed in. We can see that. Oh, God, Big John. I mean, look, man, if I'm pretty much relaying over the information from the book into here, man. I'm not pushing that. I don't know. Okay, cool. So this is all about the 2-hour rule. All right. If you're entering on momentum, okay, you should realize a profit within 2 hours. All right. So let's say you entered on this shift candle right here. So we know 1 15-minute candle, 4 15-minute candles makes an hour, 8 15-minute candles makes 2 hours. All right. So here we go. Let's say you entered on this shift candle here. You waited for this candle here, right? So 1. Shit, man. I need to zoom in. So you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. At this candle here, you would have realized the profit on entering in from this candle breakout here. All right. You would have realized the profit. Your trade is good. You're good to hold it. Look where it ends up. It's sitting at the 50-day moving average. Okay. Even if you were to hold it and wait to see if it was going to continue up and hit the 200-day, you would have realized a nice return. You would have held it on the break of the 200. You would have seen if it was going to continue. And then look, happy days. It runs up, runs up, runs up. Okay. Now, that's on the principle of keeping your trade live on the 2-hour rule. All right. Let's assume that you entered and the 2-hour rule came into play, but you didn't realize a profit. So let's look over here. For example, say you wanted to enter on here. All right. You saw this candle and you saw that it was a rise, retrace, continuation to the upside. All right. So you entered on this candle here because you think that's going to continue to rise to the upside. All right. Granted, when you look at the bigger picture, it's the actual middle part of the W formation. All right. That's why you always got to be careful about where your entries are. Look at the bigger picture. But let's just for demonstration purposes. All right. Because I'll be able to pull it out to another zone. You know what? I'm not going to do it on there. No. This is what I'm going to do. Wait there. I'm going to pull up. Where is it? I had the right candle formation right here. Here we go. Let's assume that you entered on long on this candle right here. All right. So you entered long here. Let's see where 2 hours takes you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. That's where it took you long. You wanted to go long and it took you to that candle there. Close the trade. Even though you entered on the close of this candle, you close the trade. Why? Because 2 hours, you still haven't realized the profit. Preserve your capital. Wait for the next entry. Okay? So you're waiting for the next entry. You then start doing your plotting. You start plotting your chart and you say, right, let me wait and see what happens to price. Let's see. I've closed my trade. Is this a W formation that's going to play out? Let's see if it does play out. I'm waiting for a shift above price. Above the 50-day moving average. Pin to the low, pin to the low, pin to the low. A gang of pins to the low. What are they doing? They're absorbing the short liquidity to induce traders to go short so the market maker can get his longs filled at lower prices. Look at the red candle. Yeah? The red candle spikes the low but brings price back up. The market makers just triggered a few more shorts, but they got their longs filled at lower prices. Then what happens? We know the red candle is going to be fulfilled at a later point. Your entries on this candle here, the 2-hour rule. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Happy days. You're in profit. Yeah? That's the nature of the 2-hour rule, guys. Do you understand that? Autos, it's preference, man. It's preference. You know, as time comes on, so as time progresses, right, and you keep seeing shift candles, all right, you know, you're gonna say to yourself, right, I'm gonna enter on, you know, when the shift candle closes, or I'm gonna enter on the confirmation candle after that. You know, it's really down to what you guys, you know, how you translate it. Yeah. How would you exit that same trade? Exit. If I've seen a profit, I'm out. Hold on. If you look at the bigger picture, at that point, the other half of the massive W isn't formed yet. So how would you know? Bigger picture. Because the reason why is because there is a cycle within a cycle. You can see a pattern within a pattern. The 15-minute time frame allows you to see more cycles and more patterns than you would on the 1-hour time frame. All right. Remember, I use the 1-hour time frame as the main cycle. It gives me the cycle. So let me bring it to you on the 1-hour time frame. All right. Watch this. I'm going to have to clean up my chart. We've hit these price projection points. Let me get rid of this. Get rid of that. 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 Okay, cool. All right, cool. So we are safe in the knowledge that we can see that. I need to make it so that you guys can actually see. 1, 2. All right, then. That's what we're waiting for. All right. Price projection point 1 has been hit. 60K. Happy days. I'm waiting for 61.56, 568. All right. Now, hold on. Bitcoin formula information. Now we'll start at level 2. The reason why is because the accumulation zone has happened down here. Look, there is an accumulation zone. If it was going to be an M formation, all right, I would anticipate that price would need to continue to break down to confirm it's an M formation. It would need to break this area here. Until this area is broken, guys, I have no interest in setting up shorts. I'm not interested in price going down lower. I don't care. You know? There is no point in worrying about what's going to happen, of whether or not an M formation is going to play out or not. You know, ultimately, I'm going to trade what I see. And what I see right now is this. I see that price is now at the 50-day moving average. All right. It's holding the 50-day moving average. Market makers pump price up to get longs at a lower price. OK, you can see they're doing it all below the 60K mark. All right. Why? Because it's an all-time high zone. There is an all-time high region up here, guys. And market makers are building their positions, getting ready to encourage traders to open positions. Look at this big green candle rise up. They're building shorts at higher prices, right? So they build the shorts at higher prices, all right? They pull price back down, take out the shorts, start realizing a return, then build more shorts. And then they start dumping and getting rid of those shorts and turning them into long because they're using the liquidity from the retail trader who went long. And when his stops get hit, they open their shorts. Sorry, they realize a return on their shorts and they open longs at the same time. And that's how it is. We good, man. We good. The driver's room, we good. Okay. The 3-day RSI. I mean, I'm not really looking at RSIs, man. Straight up, guys. I'm not that trader. You know, I look at purely the psychology of price because that's all I go by, you know, because ultimately that's all you can go by. If you go by RSIs and indicators, I mean, I've got a TDI on here, an indicator which is like a really posh RSI, but I use that as the last resort, you know. Darfex, ultimately a profit, whether it's half the move or the full move, profit is a profit. All right, because when you start trying to catch the full move, that's when you're catching losses, bro. You know? That's when you're catching losses, bro. I've tried that game. And I'll let you know when I'm going to start doing the coins, guys. Sit tight. I'm going through the context. You know, Merlin, variations. You know, variations on the theme, man. I'll do it all the time. The entries that I make, I'm right. Put it like this, guys. I am such a discretional trader. I am so unorthodox. It's unbelievable. You know, I will see this candle, this green candle here on the hour time frame. If you look at the 15-minute time frame, how this candle played out, how this move played out. All right. So here's an example. All right. I'm looking at this happening. So what am I looking at right here? Okay, so price is coming down. I see the notable volume coming in. All right. When I see that red candle, I say to myself, okay, what are market makers trying to do? They're trying to induce longs at a lower point. Depending on how this candle holds, I'm going to see if the pivot point acts as support. All right. So look what they do. They pin the lows and they pull price back up. Because this red candle didn't close down strong, it tells me that the market makers didn't favor lower prices. Why? Because they've already been building their longs on the way down here. All right. So they've achieved enough long positions on the move down to the 200-day and to the pivot point. So when they stopped here, I'm thinking, okay, I'm going to wait and see if this move's going to continue. So what do? One pin to the low, pin to the low, pin to the low. The final pin to the low was there to trap the traders. All right. And if you really want to have a look at it, you can just pull right now a W formation, rise, retrace, continuation. Guys, this is all within a pattern. Do you understand? It is all within a pattern. And we talk about this so much in the streams. Anybody that is new to the stream, I'm telling you, go back and watch the previous streams. All right. There are people in here that have clocked nearly 300 hours of stream time watching the old streams, and now they are profitable to the moon. If you need confirmation of that, go to the Discord and go to where it says crypto profits, and you will see what people are doing. The Discord collectively has probably earned about $500,000 just off this stream alone, and I have not told anyone where to buy or where to sell. No financial advice is given. I'm teaching people how to read price. And the reason why I'm doing it, I do it for free, okay? The reason why I'm helping so many people is because in order for me to become a master at this, I have to be able to teach it. And if that person learns it, happy days. That means I've explained it to them correctly and they've understood it. For Ethereum 1 hour, is it possible to recognize a W pattern month of March to March in May? Or is that looking too far back for short-term moves? Or good to cycle in cycle view, or not good to use 1 hour? No, it's not a dumb question. Never a dumb question, Jeff. Listen, I'm bringing my concept to you, you know. But you can apply the larger time frame, Jeff. You can apply it, okay? For me, it's not what I do. I don't really pay attention to the higher time frames. When I say high, I mean the 4 hour daily and the monthly, weekly, monthly. No interest in it. Why? Because I would have made 101 trades before that pattern plays out. You know, the higher time frames, are really for guys who are investing, you know, that want to use this system. You know, where an investor, he's going to dump a large amount of money at a certain point, you know, and he needs to try and increase the chances of it, you know, being favorable in his for his portfolio as such. Yeah. So where are we at here? PC share, man. This is it, man. This is it. I'm learning every single day. Can you go into the advanced level entry on a smaller time frame? Well, let's look at the 15-minute here, the advanced entry point here. All right, let me show you. This is the 5-minute time frame. All right. So when I see this sort of behavior on the 5-minute time frame, I'm like, okay, happy days. So we've come back down, rise, shown resistance at the 50-day moving average and the 200-day moving average. All right. Pins to the low, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. When it pins the low and it comes away, I've got the pivot point right here. What session are we in? Let's see. What do we know about the session that we're in whilst I'm talking about this? What session are we in? I ain't talking about the altcoins yet. Not yet. I'm just giving you guys context for the new guys that are in the stream. No. Jim Barnes has got it. New York reversal. There you go. The members of the channel, they know. New York reversal. That's exactly what it is. Look at the pattern, how it played out. Do you see why you can catch reversals, guys? The New York session it's just, you know, there are guys that just profit off that session alone. You know, New York reversal. That's what it is. Look what's happened. Zachary, it's all good, man. No, autos, I wouldn't. Not for this. It depends, really, autos. You know, it depends what I'm seeing. If I'm looking at this, see, this spiky behavior, I'm not going to go down to the 1-minute time frame because it's going to be really, really choppy. All right. I mean, if you look at it, look at that. It's very choppy. All right. However, you can still trade it, though. It is still a tradable position. Look. All right. So you got the Brinks box. Comes out, New York session opens, comes down and forms a low. Rise, retrace, rise, retrace. I'm seeing W's, W's, W's. Look how many W's you can see there. Oops. You can see a W there. Rise up, comes back down. And then you got another one straight after it. You got one there. Do you see what I mean about the W's? You can even do this on the patterns. You can say, okay, if I've got W after a W after a W, surely it's going to break away from it. And that's exactly your entry point as such on here would be when price confirms above the 50-day and the 200-day moving average. All right. But you ain't going to know if this was going to happen. All right. So you drop it down to the 5-minute time frame and you ask yourself, where are we collectively across the board? All right. So then you look at that and then you say, hold on a second. I'm going to make a drink, Marius, man. Thank you, Marius, man. You always donate every night, my friend. I hope you're winning. I hope you're winning. I really do. You're kind with your donations, bruv. I'm going to make myself a drink and then we can have a look at some altcoins. All right. Let me just get rid of these. Autos, look. So you can see the W right there. Pin to the low, pin to the low. I'm waiting to see if this area is going to form the low of the New York session. Guys, pay attention to this because this is pretty much, okay, where you're able to understand the reversals in the New York session. You can trade the New York session reversal just alone. All right. What was the question? What was the question, Merlin? Boonzig. What was the question? Oh, I really want to see the question. I really want to see the question. If it's a good question, it looks like everyone else is going to benefit from it. What's the question? Why is it called the New York reversal? In the concept itself, look at the word, what you're saying. The New York reversal. New York reverses price. Okay? The concept behind it is this. What they do, New York usually tends to reset the theme or the mode that price has been in from the Hong Kong and the UK European session. All right? So just look at it. Look what happened. They've been dropping price, dropping price, dropping price. Okay? New York steps in. Is it going to form the low of the day? New York, is it going to hit the low of the day? Bang. Reversal. Now we've got a new session. Forget the fact that it's come all the way back down here. All right? It's a new session now. But at that point in time, the New York reversal effectively formed the low of the day. All right? And the low of the day was in confluence with the pivot point right here. All right? Bang. Reversal. Up it went. Where was your entry? Simple. When market maker's always going to make his intention known. All right, that's why you flick between the time frames, between the 1 minute, the 5 and the 15 minute. All right, you're going to see their intention when they start printing green candles. Remember, these green candles are when when price, the tick chart, all right, changes hands. All right, when price changes hands many times in that point, at that point in time. All right, it's not true volume, it's tick volume. How many times does price exchange hands in that zone? All right, so they favored higher prices. All right, pins to the low, pins to the low. You've drawn yourself a small W formation. Price is getting ready to break above the 200-day moving average and the 50-day moving average. It breaks above it. The 5 and the 13 EMA, price is above that. Everything is stacked in your favor to go long. You make your entry at the green candle, or fuck it, you can even make it on this candle right here. Where's your stop? Set it to the low of the formation. All right, that's where your stop is, or you make it at the low of the day, which is effectively where that is right there. And then what have you got? A ride to the upside. Price deviates away from the moving average. You know that at some point they're going to start breaking it back down to retest the 50-day. The 50-day is your baseline, guys. How do you know when to exit? When price starts to break down from the 5 and the 13 EMA. You would have left some money on the table if you waited for this move to happen, which is why I always get out when price topples over the third candle off the 5 the 5 EMA, which would be here. Right there. Crazy B, hard question for you, Tino. When do I know that I think like a market maker and not like a moon boy retail trader? When you stop buying the highs and you stop buying the lows, right? When you stop buying into price rising and you stop buying into price dropping, that's when you know you're operating as a market maker. When you see price rising, you're getting ready to go short. When you see price dropping, you're getting ready to go long. That's the difference between you and a moon boy. All right? That's the difference. What's going on with ADA? Is everyone panicking about ADA? Oh, man, look, guys, we said that ADA would actually come back to... It's only coming back to test the 200-day moving average. Guys, what's wrong with you? There's nothing wrong with ADA. She's only approaching the previous zones that she's been before. She's testing the 200-day moving average, getting ready to set up price, and then happy days. You know, I know you can't see it. I'm going to go through it in a minute, guys. I've just had a look myself because I'm just getting stressed out with people saying it's breaking down, it's dying and all that shit. Yeah, I know. I know the members... All right, let's have a look at Ethereum because people are cussing. But do you guys understand the concept behind what I'm talking about right now? Yeah? MK. I've been lately depressed about alts. I've got money, but I don't know when is the right time to buy. Whole month alts, basically the same price. Is it now okay to accumulate? Want to get it over with? Let me tell you something, bro. Ask yourself why I only really focus on Bitcoin and Ethereum. Ethereum is the index for the altcoins. When Ethereum moves, so do the altcoins move. When everyone's putting money into Ethereum, they're going to start putting money into the altcoins. You know? Take your chance with Ethereum because the Ethereum is liquid. You know, these other altcoins, they can just blow you out. They spikes to the high, to the low. You know, they're low cap stocks. Sorry, low cap coins. There's a reason why they're low cap because big money hasn't come to it yet. There's not enough for them to warrant, yeah, you know, I want to trade this coin. So you stick with Ethereum and Bitcoin. Yeah, I'm going to talk about Ethereum right now. Add a trader's reality stress ball to the merch. You know what? I ain't going to do that. I'll tell you why. Because if you guys are sticking to the strategy, you shouldn't be stressed. You should not be stressed, guys. You can't be... I get, you know, we're human. Matty Cole, what's good, man? You see the dollar, you see the Kiwi yen trade, bro? We were talking about that today. Earlier on today, I said, look, man, look what I just entered on. And you were there with me, bro. Look, Pristas, Astif, I can't say your name properly, but understand this. Yes, I hold ADA. I hold ADA. I'm not complaining about it, man. Because we understand the pattern, we understand the cycle. They're sucking guys in. How many people went and dumped on ADA? You know, they went and brought a bag of ADA last night. Or the build up towards this Coinbase listing. How many people? Everyone was buying ADA. Market makers are like, wow, I've got myself a bag of shorts. I need to realize a return on these shorts and buy back every fucking bit of it back. Yeah? So look, let's bring over ADA for a 2-second thing, and then I'm going to make myself a cup of tea. Right? You guys are going to help me get my 1,000 likes that I need for every single stream. Happy days. That's your payment for tonight. That's all it is. That's the admission fee. All right? And we're going to talk about how to understand why ADA's done what she's done. All right? So here we go. We've been following ADA for a long time. And believe it or not, we've been projecting ADA to hit 150. All right? Granted, what does she do? She nearly tapped the zone. That's where it was. My projection for 150 is right there. This is the previous zone that I drew a couple of nights ago. And someone asked me, how do I know where to put price? Well, it's because it's the previous zone that ADA was at, where they started opening longs at lower prices. So that's where it is. No worries, Marius, man. Thank you, man. Thank you so much. Have I invested in a hot tap? Not yet. I do need to get one. All right, look. So everyone, we've been following ADA's move for a long time, okay? When she started to form a W formation from here and then a smaller W formation at the 800-day EMA, you know, we knew that ADA was going to get listed onto the Coinbase because they were talking about it. But look what they did. They just kept price in this zone. And then closer towards the time, they released the information. Market makers shifted out of the zone. So they got all their longs at lower prices and then they moved out of the zone, okay, to realize a return for it. Rise, retrace, continuation. Up she went, up she went. Everybody got a chance to get in on the trend. They missed out. They wanted to get in. Market makers have then effectively trapped all the retail traders in this zone because they don't want to miss out on an opportunity to effectively, you know, make a return or get ADA on a good move. Okay. Then what happens? If you look closely, I bet you see it. Look at this M formation. Can you see the M pattern? Yeah. Rise, drop, rise, M. But you can also see a W. But let's look at the bigger picture. Coming up from a rise to the upside, M formation, drop. It was a very quick move. Okay. Spike the high, pull back. There you go. Market makers start opening their shorts and realizing a return by taking out the stops from the retail traders who entered long. At the same time, what they're doing is they're using the liquidity for the stop losses that they've triggered to realize a return on their shorts. All right. And open longs at lower prices. Remember, as I said to you guys, okay, I'm going to go to the next bit. How many guys are new in this channel now? Because I asked earlier on when we only had 900 people. How many guys are brand new to the channel right now? It should be about 300-400 people. Because I'm going to go into the next concept. How many people are new? Okay, great. Okay, now I've seen it. Welcome to the channel. Welcome to the channel. All right then, cool. Thank you so much. Thank you for coming to the channel. I hope you do subscribe and I hope what I'm doing for you guys is value. All right, here we go. Now, how many of you are of the impression that when price is rising, and guys, you know what? If you've been here a while and I keep repeating this, please bear with me. I need to cater for my audience who are coming in because they're only going to ask the question. They're only going to say, what do you mean? What do you mean? And naturally, you guys are going to start saying, yo, hold on a second, man. Shut the fuck up. He's trying to talk. Why are you spamming the chat with questions? So this is why I repeat the same shit to the new people so that we're all on the same page. You know? All right, then. So here we go. Price rising. How many of you understand that when price is rising, the buyers are in control? Who agrees with that? Now, only the new people. Who agrees with the fact that when price is rising, the buyers are in control? How many people believe that? Jessica. You agree. No. Agree. Okay, cool. So it's safe to say that all the new guys believe that when price is rising, the buyers are in control. Unfortunately, you are wrong. And I've yet to been proven wrong. And it's not me. Guys, listen, I'm taking two schools of thought and bringing them together to create a hybrid strategy. Okay? And so far, it's killing it. People are using it and they are understanding it. Okay? So let me explain to you why when price is rising, okay, the buyers are not in control. Okay? Fundamentally, when you come into the marketplace, when you buy something, what has to happen? It's a simple transaction. When you come to buy something, you need someone on the other end to sell you something. So let's bring it to you metaphorically. If you walked into a shop that was empty and the guy at the counter standing there looking like a wet fish and says, yes, please, to you, what can I do for you? You turn around to him and say, hey, I'm a buyer. I'd like to buy everything in this shop. The guy at the counter turns around to you and says, well, unfortunately, there's nothing to buy. And you're standing there saying, hold on a second. If there's nothing for me to buy, I can't buy anything. So, have you got anything to sell? The guy's there like, no, I have nothing to sell. So you have no market. All right? There is no market. Let's take the concept back into the marketplace in trading. When you come to the market and you open a buy order, the only way you can open a buy order is if the opposite of your contract is given to you, which is supplied by the market maker. He gives you the sell. You take the buy and he uses the liquidity of a sell to give you the liquidity for the buy. Because when you want to realize a profit, where are you going to get your profit from? You ain't going to get it from another buy, are you? No, you're going to get it on the opposite side of the bet that's against your bet. That's what the market maker does. He gives you the opposite side of your bet because when you want to realize a profit, you take his money from the sell. And when you're in a losing position and you close at a loss, he takes your buy to fulfill his short. That's how it works. So when price is rising, okay, market makers are building shorts at higher prices. No buyers are in control. Remember, you can only buy if someone sells something to you. Okay? That's why you see price always comes back down when it's been rising. It always comes back down. People say, oh, it's the Fibonacci retracements. That's bullshit. I just hate it. I absolutely hate it. People make money from Fibonacci's, but they win 50 to 60% of the time. I'm not in the business to win 50, 60% of the time. I'm looking at 75, 80, 90s. That's where my business is at. That's what I want to be winning. If you don't believe that, go to the Discord, go into the Crypto Profits, and you'll see a gentleman in particular called PC Shed. He builds computers in his free time, okay? He builds computers and he does streaming equipment for everybody, and he's got a near enough 100% success rate with this strategy. 48 trades out of 48, 62 out of 62, 32 out of 31, 21 out of 22. The guy's a machine. If you want to know about him, go to the Discord and you'll see him applying this concept, all right? You have to understand, guys, this marketplace is being manipulated for both your favor and the market maker's favor. And when I say your favor, it's only when you realize what's going on that you can profit from it. So when you come to the marketplace and you see price rising, 9 times out of 10, you're getting excited. You're getting excited. You don't want to miss out on price rising because you believe that it's going to go to the moon. Happy days. Let's get the spacesuits. Yippee-ki-yay. But the problem is, you guys are creating the liquidity. You're setting up moves for the market maker to drop price. Why is it at the highs, price always pulls back aggressively? Why? Because if he allows the moon boys to think that they can make money on the move to continue to go up, all right, he's going to be at a deficit and he can't allow that, which is why he pins the high, triggers more longs to go to the upside, uses that liquidity to snap price back down. Look what he does here, man. Devastates all the previous guys who entered long here because they get told what? Put your stop loss. Make sure you've got a stop loss. Protect your capital. More like you're showing your hand. You are showing your hand when you put your stop loss in place. However, you only put your stop right? At a point where the marketplace itself can't go. If you put a stop loss in a zone where the liquidity is trapped, the market maker will never move price down to hit your stop, because you're entering it at a point where no one really puts a stop loss. All right? You know, you're putting it in an area where the guys are like, hey, that's not where you put a stop. Here's an example. All right? No one's trading these zones. No one's putting stops in these zones. Why? Because guys are selling when they hit these zones. Guys are selling short here. Guys are opening shorts, opening shorts. Where are their stop losses? They're up here. Look, they put stops up here. 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 And they go short down here. Where's your stop loss? Your stop loss is here. Your entry is here. Yeah? Do you see it? Do you guys see what I'm trying to get across to you? I need to know if you guys are saying it, man. Hold on, I want to address the people that don't get it. Paul, that's principally what we're doing. Clear as mud. Thank you for joining the Patreon, man. David, don't look. Right. James, it happens, my friend. You know, it happens. It's not 100%. You may catch the short end of the stick. Fine. Move on to the next trade. Happy days. Let's get out. Move on to the next trade. I've got losses. Standard. You know? No, there isn't anything wrong with holding. There's a holding strategy, happy days. There's nothing wrong with that. You can hold trades. It's all good. I'm a short-term day trader, guys. That's what it is. Anyone that's wanting to become a Patreon, the link to the Patreon is in the description. Thank you very much. All right, I'm going to make a drink, okay? We're going to quickly have a look at cryptocurrency. Sorry, we're going to look at Ethereum. Is Ethereum behaving? Seems like Ethereum's behaving. Yeah, she looks like she's behaving. I'm going to clean up the chart. And we are going to... We're going to talk about what she could be doing next. We've got Tokyo opening soon. I need to get rid of some of these lines. Okay, then. All right, cool. I'm just going to go for a 2-second break. I just want to get a drink. All right. What we're going to do from that point is we're going to look at Ethereum and Bitcoin. And then we're going to quickly go through the altcoins as well. All right. We're going to go through the altcoins. So in a few moments, I'm going to come back. You guys can spam the chat with your coins, but do not put them in capitals, because I'm only going to keep looking at the coins for about 5-10 minutes. All right. And then stop spamming the chat, so people can ask questions, and then we'll go through some more coins again. We wait till Tokyo opens, and we're just going to pay attention to price, okay? Don't spam the chat right now. Don't spam the chat right now. There's no point, all right? Cool. What you guys can do is you can get the likes up to 1,000. That'll be happy days. All right, and guys, I'm going to turn up the music a little bit. I'm just going to go make that drink. Yippee-ki-yay. Yo, yo, yo. Okay, we back. Live screen, web page. Let me bring up, just have a look at what Bitcoin and Ethereum are doing right now. Okay, Ethereum's sitting tight right there. Is everyone all good? Is everyone all good? Have I blown your ear holes yet? Like, all the newcomers? Pucker job. Wicked. Wicked, 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 wicked. Your brain is cracking. Look, I've got no motive behind what I'm doing, guys. I want to master this strategy. This is my hybrid strategy that I've taken two systems, two schools, and schools of thought. I've put them together and effectively tried to make them my own. What's good, Tony, man? What are you saying, brother? My guy. All right, yeah, I'm just taking two schools of thought and merging them together to see if they work. So far, so good. I mean, 11 years in Forex. I've been trading a long time, and I can only get better if I can start teaching people. You know, I don't charge anything for, I don't have a course. All right. I don't have a course at all. I don't do courses. There's no point in doing a course. I'd rather teach you in real time rather than make you sit and do fucking modules and shit. Nah, man. You need to learn. You need to swim with the sharks. In order to survive the swim, you need to be swimming with them. You know? All right, then, cool. Let's talk Ethereum. We're going to look at Bitcoin. Then we're going to jump straight to the altcoins. All right? Cool. Bitcoin, yes, is on level 1. Bitcoin is currently on level 1. We'll go quickly back to Bitcoin. Just bring up the hourly. Where are we at with Bitcoin? Bitcoin right now is forming level 1. Right? Because we have the W formation here. Remember, with the W formations, price always comes out of the formation, retrace, continuation to the upside. But look, there's a general consensus where there's a variation of it. Remember, variation on the theme. Yeah, this is the course. The channel is the course. Okay? Yes, we are lacking with likes, guys. That is very unfortunate for you guys. It's a 2-second thing. Like the video, done. That's all you need to do. I'm here consistently every day for you guys. That's all you need to do is like a stream. Done. Thank you so much. God bless you. We get above the 1,000 mark. We get to 1,300. Happy days. That's all that I request. No worries, guys. It's all good. It's all good. All right, then. Cool. So, literally, I'm hoping that's what I'm doing. I'm saving you guys years of losses. Granted, you are going to make a loss. You are going to lose. But the key thing is, guys, is to lose as cheaply as possible, but have the same effect of loss that you would with a big loss. Learn the same lesson as you would on a big loss with a small loss. Don't wait for the big loss to happen for you to learn. Let the small loss be the one where you learn. Understand from the small loss. That's the only advice that I can give you that's going to change everything for you. Realize that a small loss is no different to a big loss. The problem with people today is they use the big losses as the lessons. They say, yeah, I learned my lesson. Fuck that. Don't let the big loss be the one that's going to make you or break you in this game. Because there's such a thing as trading psyche, man. You know, your trading soul, your trading mentality. You can destroy that by just one big loss. You know? I lost 40k in one day. That broke me. That broke me. It was something that happened out of my control. Donald Trump decides to talk about the relationship that he had with China, and it looks like it's going well. I was riding a short to the downside, dropping, you know, on dollar yen. I was dropping 5 lots sorts. I was entering 5 lots, 5 lots, 5 lots. I was dropping down 70, 80 lots in total. All right. And then before you know it, Donald Trump starts to speak. I was washing my hands at the sink, right? I was in the kitchen and I had my charts in front of me and I was just watching price just dropping. Happy days. And then out of nowhere, Donald Trump decides to put out a tweet. Bang, the price reverses, completely wipes me clean, man. That was an unbelievable day for me, you know? So learn as cheaply as possible. That's my advice to you guys. You know, that's my advice to you. Kicking the cat. I was kicking the neighbor's cat, bro. I went outside to try and find a cat to kick. All right, then, cool. So here we go. Right, question. Tino, market makers are going to move price to whatever side is most profitable for them. So theoretically, you should avoid following the trend as everyone is going to trade it and the MM aim is to trap you. Correct. Principally, yes. When price is rising, you know market makers are setting up short. So you're getting ready to go short. When price is dropping, you know market makers are getting ready to go long. So you get ready to go long. Remember, they have to move price in the direction of their initial trading setup. Because if they don't, they lose money. And market makers are not in the game to lose money. Finished. That's not their business. You know? Viral vibes. Listen, go back and watch the previous streams, my friend. Please, it's going to work for you. I'll explain the question for you, Marius. Don't worry. I'll explain today. I'll explain it to you in a short moment. Here we go. The boing sound in MT4. All right, that's two things. That's the dealer resetting the spread. Okay, resets the server, triggers a bag of orders, takes out margin, screws over so many people. That's why, you know, I'm a day trader. I'm in and I'm out. That's how it works. Okay, so here we go. Resetting the spread. FCA, oh no, I need to see that. Oh my God. Okay, cool. All right, sweet. Here we go. Principally, we're waiting for Bitcoin to come out of the level 1 zone. Naturally, she can come down all the way to the 200-day moving average. I'll be okay with that. She can even come down all the way here. She can test the ADR low. I will still be okay with that. As long as she doesn't come back down to this area here, it will invalidate the pattern. All right. If price comes down to the 53,099 mark, okay, that is when this whole pattern is invalidated. We then look for another pattern. It's as simple as that, guys. But right now, Bitcoin is holding above the 50-day moving average and the 200-day moving average. We're in the first rise out of the W formation, retrace. We're waiting for a continuation to the upside. Price projection points are the 61,568. Okay. You're waiting for Bitcoin to come up and take out the previous high here to verify level 1, and it needs to break out cleanly and make its way past the yesterday's high and break up. Okay. When it breaks out of this zone, it will naturally rise up and retrace continuation to the upside. So I'm expecting at M2 zone, which is where price is at right now, I'm projecting M4. That's the near projection, 61,807. We got the 61,568. So M2 confirmation pivot, M4 profit target. All right, that's cool. Always use the hour time frame to identify the cycle. Let's go to Ethereum. Ethereum right now is doing exactly the same story. Look, Ethereum and Bitcoin are moving together. And I've noticed that right now. They are moving together. About 3 weeks ago, they weren't moving together. When Bitcoin would move, Ethereum would hold. When Bitcoin would hold, Ethereum would move. When Bitcoin moves, Ethereum continues to move. That fractional disparity that I'm trying to establish, okay, is, it's making sense for me now. I'm coming from Forex and I'm bringing it to you in crypto as well. Yeah, it's a projection, not a prediction. There's a big difference between the two. Okay, then cool. Now that we've got Ethereum in play, we know that we're in level 1 with Ethereum. Level 1 end, working on level 2. Okay, we could actually see a W formation forming. Who knows? Let's see how it plays out. As long as Ethereum doesn't come back and take this zone down here. As long as it doesn't take the 1707, we are all good. Happy days. Right now, Ethereum has got flat at the 200-day and the 50-day. Okay, so it's in no man's land right here. So we need to make sure that Ethereum continues to the upside. All right. Now I'm going to go straight to the altcoins because I know there's a few altcoins that have hit projection points. There's going to be a lot of happy day moments in a split second. We've been hitting projection points all day, every day on the altcoins. So that's good news for me. All right, then, here we go. Let's talk ADA. First move on ADA right there. All right, let's get rid of that. And guys, if you want these indicators, okay, if you want MT4, which was the platform I was on a moment ago, go to the description. You could download MT4. And then when you've done that, okay, go to the Discord and then go into the indicators channel and you'll be able to download the indicators. And if you go back into the YouTube channel, there's a playlist in there called how to install MT4, you know, how to use MT4 indicators. And it will be a video on there on how to install them. Okay, cool. All right, then. The moment you've all been waiting for. Here we go. Give me your coins. This is going to be nuts. Give me your coins, guys. Go. Oh, wow. Here we go. I'm going to pull up fetch. Don't worry. I hold fetch. Okay, here we go. I'm seeing a general coins. Yep. Okay, here we go. Let's go. I'm going to start with fetch. All right, sit tight. Slow it down. Let's pull up some coins. Let's slow it down. All right then, cool. Storm X hit your projection. We'll look at Storm X in a second then. Let's wait there. Okay then, so fetch right now. Fetch AI. I hold fetch, okay? Now, what's she doing? Revelation 6:13. That's pretty deep, bro. Here we go. W formation. At the bottom right here. Rise. Level 1. Retrace. Waiting for level 1 confirmation. Rise to the upside. Alright, so right now it's still in level 1 based on this W formation down here. Okay, rise level 1. Granted, yes, there is a W formation right there, Merlin. Okay, there's your W right there. Where's my price projection point? Only on the basis, right, that this W formation holds, because look where it's at. Price is holding above the 200-day moving average. It's below the 50-day, but it's holding above the 200. Price needs to come and break above, all right? It needs to take out this zone here to qualify for the pattern, all right? You need to see a nice progressive move to the upside, and then it breaks out. Price projection for me is 75. I'm waiting for 70. Yeah, 76. We're going with 76. Price projection point is 76 on fetch. That's where I'm looking for it to go. This is not financial advice, guys. Remember that. It is not financial advice. I'm just giving you projections. Okay. Why not put buy orders just above the liquidation line for a longer term trade? Yeah, that's a good shout. You could do that. You know, but I'm a short-term day trader, so I would never put any orders, like limit orders in or anything. I'm straight in market execution, in and out, you know. StormX. STMX, yeah? Storm mix, spell it. There you go. Let's see how it played out. No, not Bitcoin. that right? No, that isn't right. What's the ticker symbol for this, man? Storm. Storm X, US dollar. Let's see. Oh, wow. Does anyone remember that last night? Does anyone remember that move? That is crazy. We did the projection and it played out perfectly. W formation, rise, retrace, continuation to the upside. It's nearly approaching yesterday's projection. Please go and watch last night's stream to see these projections in the first instance. And then hopefully we can cover them all in this stream right now. Okay, OMI. Oh, wow. Wow. Well, that is interesting. Was that the projection point? It looks like it hits it. W formation rise. Happy days. Man, smashed these projections. Go through the last night's stream. Phantom. Oh, nice. There you go. W formation confirmed. Rise, retrace. Wait for it. Rise, retrace. Continuation to the upside. Are you now seeing the pattern, guys? Are you seeing how it plays out? Price projection point is still up there. That's where I'm looking for it to go. That's the interest. Happy days price projection point is right there. Okay. Reef. Here we go. Still waiting for Reef to make a move. They're holding Reef. I believe they're going to explode Reef. They are going to explode Reef to the upside. Yeah, I'm still holding that projection 0.048. VET. Ah, this is a coin that has wound me up. And not because of the way it's traded. Ah, bro. Oh, my God. My price projection, I'm changing it now. To 0.09395. That's my price projection point for it. No, 93781. That's where I'm going. Mike Dutch, you'll understand why. All right. Look at the patterns that are playing out with this game, man. Look, it's crazy. W formation, rise level 1. Waiting for level 2. We're expecting another move to the upside for VET. Okay, there it is right there. Look, rise, retrace, continuation to the upside. Where's the pattern? 1, 2, 3 up. Okay, happy days. Cool. Next, Litecoin. Litecoin, I like Litecoin. There you go, exactly like Ethereum. Still waiting. Is this the first leg? Price projection point in the first instance. I'm just going to get rid of this. I'm looking at 220, 222, 223. That's what I'm looking for, 223. Before it then retraces, continuation to the upside, it would retrace. Right, so from this point, it will go retrace, hit a moving average, rise up again to take out the next zones. Yeah? Cool. Next coin, Matic. Okay. Yeah, you heard your name, bro. I just readjusted my my VeChain price analysis. I adjusted it. I just want to see if it gets adjusted again across the pond, if you understand what I'm talking about. Okay, so breaks out, retrace, continuation to the upside, took out the level but pulled back straight away. They're not done with the zone. Remember, guys, when price pulls back, okay, it means the market makers aren't done with this zone yet. They're not ready for price to go up higher. They need to gather more longs. Okay, so now what we're doing is we're waiting for price to finalize this move. Okay, are we witnessing a W formation? Maybe. We could see a W formation here, rise up to confirm level 1. We'll be working level 2. Hits the price projection point of 0.466. Then we should see a retrace back down. Next coin. Guys, this is not financial advice, guys. You know, I'm just giving you price projections where it could go in the near term. You know, because there are guys that are opening trades and it's costing them money, and they're coming back and they're blaming, you know, blaming other factors other than taking responsibility for their own trades. You've got to be responsible in this game, guys, because if you're not happy to take responsibility for the lack of, you know, success on your trades, trading is not for you. You know, get out of the game now while you can. Chills, being choppy behavior. It has come from a massive move to the upside. There was the M formation right there, coming back down. Supported the 200-day moving average. As long as price stays above the 50-day and the 200-day, right now the slow trend is the true trend. I'm projecting the M5 in the first instance. I'm looking at 0.71. That's where I'm looking for. Happy days. OMG. What a name for a coin, man. Can you believe that? There's your price projection from previously. Happy days. Took it out nicely. Rise. This isn't stopping, guys. This is not stopping. It's not pulled back to the 50-day. Remember, this hasn't pulled back yet to the 50-day. So we are expecting a move back down to the 50-day moving average. Why? Because, look, they're starting to fan out. They need to bring it back into the zone to restart the process again, guys. Okay? Engine. There you go. Coming out of the zone. Retrace. Continuation to the upside. Go across. Happy days. Okay then. Theta. Let's have a look at Theta, because I actually haven't looked at Theta token. Nice, nice, nice. She just looks like she's just trailing upwards, man. She ain't stopping. So if we look at the bigger picture, okay, you can see. Wow. 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 Okay, so you can see this W formation from down here. Yeah? Rise up. Level 1. Rise. Yeah? Rise level 1. Level 2. This is level 2 now. Yeah? That's level 2. Within level 2, you're seeing W formations, okay? Level 2. Now we're working rise level 3. We're waiting for another move to the upside. Okay? Level 3 should even move a slightly. We could actually hit 950 before we actually see an M formation, bringing it back down to the zone. Okay? That's the price projection point that I'm looking for. 959. That's what we're seeing. Guys, get used to the habit of actually doing projections. Guys, you know what? Roof could be, you know what? Free Engineer probably is forming a massive M on the daily, but for me, it doesn't matter because I'm in and out of the trade. You know? Doesn't matter what it does on the bigger time frame for me because I'm not in it long enough. But it's good. If you're doing it from that basis, then it's good, man. There you go. CLR. CELR. What have we got here? Rise up. W formation. Next zone. It's a previous zone right there. What have we got? W formation down here. Rise level 1. Rise level 2. We're still, and it's reset now. It's reset. The levels have reset because price has come and broken this previous area here. Okay, it tapped this area here. Ideally, I wanted this pattern to stay up here, but because it came down and took the previous level of consolidation right here, okay, it resets it. So now we are waiting for a rise level 1. Come out of the zone, retrace. Right, we're coming back down, retrace, continuation to the upside to form level 1. All right, that's how it works. Projection 0.0750, wherever the price is there. Dogecoin. can't tell you anything about Dogecoin, man. Look at it. It's just trailing sideways, not doing much. Last time I did it, did a W formation, rose out. That was it. Nothing much is happening. Can't do a meme coin, man. It's crazy. HBR. Nice. I like this. All right. Come back down to test the 200-day moving average. W formation, rise, retrace, continuation to the upside. Price projection is M5. 0.0480. That's my price projection point for Haber, or whatever it is. Don't even know half these coins. It's crazy, isn't it? Luna is currently waiting to complete a pattern. All right, so we're still in line with that. M4 price projection zone is right there, 22. That's what we're looking for. Whether it happens or not, we need price to stay above the 200-day moving average. There's no entry as such. We need it to stay above the moving averages to continue to the upside to verify our projection up here. TVK, never heard of this. You notice something, guys, they're all at the 200-day moving average. Why? Because that's where Ethereum's at. Ethereum is at the 200-day moving average. Price projection point is 1.040. You know? How do you get the M levels? They are indicators. They are just pivot points. Harmony, let's have a look at one. Interesting. She's actually forming a W pattern. The M formation is now being violated. Done. 1, 2, 3, 4. Rise up. Yeah. Ava. Trailing sideways, coming out from a rise to the upside. Oh, God. Right, this is quite a tricky coin. But this is, if you can see it on a bigger time scale. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right. Retrace. Continuation up. Yeah, see that? Very choppy behavior. Don't like trading these sort of coins, man, when you've got spikes to the high and pullback. Got to be careful with these sort of coins, guys. Got to be very careful with these coins. What's going on, Silverman? Mana. Oh, man. Reset back down to the 200. Look, guys. Look at what they do, man. They bring it right back down to the 200-day moving average because there are guys that are triggering shorts. Look, previous area where they built shorts. Look where it ends up at the halfway point of the candle down to the fucking T. Look at that. Don't tell me that this game isn't manipulated. Look. Pay attention to this bit here, yeah? Keep your eyes on this bit and then look left. Bang, exactly at the halfway point. That tells me something. It tells me that they started building their shorts as price was getting higher from the middle point of the candle. In other words, they only got the interest of the retail trader to come in as the candle came to the halfway point. It was in that area there where they started building the shorts. So they've realized the profit on them there. And then they snap price back up and then they move price up. Do you see that, guys? Do you understand why, you know, focusing on the psychology of price is way more and more important? So much more important than anything else, man. You know, you're going to see it move psychologically before you see it move on an indicator, guys. Straight up. All right, and what we got here? XLM is still in the zone, guys. XLM is still in the zone. She's coming out. Retrace. She needs to behave. The moving averages are coming together. It's Friday tomorrow. How do we know if candlesticks is a fake out, for example, on Engine right now? It's a fake out. Depending on what candlesticks we're looking at and what platform you're on, that doesn't look like a fake out to me. You know, see this, what it's doing right now, it's just forming ever so nicely to the upside. It's moving price to the upside. That's what I want to see. Nice one, Leroy, bro. Thank you so much. There's no dumb question, Alex. Level 1 starts when price moves away from the W formation. Here's the example. Look, price moves away from the W formation, right? When it stops and pulls back to the average, that is level 1. All right, so let me draw it out for you so you understand. Here we go. So that's level 1. Level 1 ends there. Okay? That's where level 1 ends. Level 2 effectively starts here, right? Level 2 starts there, right? Assuming that price stays in this region, level 2 starts there. When price breaks out away from level 1 and ends up here, okay? When it ends here and then pulls back, all right? You've got yourself level 2. Level 2 end. Right? Level 2 end. And then you have level 3 start. All right? When level 3 starts, as long as it's still above level 1, ideally you want it to be above level 1, okay? And level 2 to be clean away from level 1. Level 3 starts there. What pattern are you waiting for? You're waiting for price to rise up, peak formation. And then level 3 end. Level 3 end up here. Level 1 start. That, guys, is principally how the cycles work. Okay? Because this is what you're looking for, guys. You are looking for this cycle. It's a weekly cycle. That's what you're looking for. All right? You're looking for that cycle. What does this cycle show us? Whoa, what's going on here? There we go. What does this cycle show us? Shit, man. There we go. So, this is a weekly cycle. You got rise, level 1. Rise, level 2. Rise, level 3, peak formation. Midweek reversal. Drop, level 1. Drop, level 2. Peak formation. Start again. That's exactly what happens every single week, guys. Every single weeks. Every single weeks, man. I'm losing myself, man. You know? Okay, then. Are we cool with that, guys? Yeah? A blue candle implies above average volume. Green candle is more than above average. CryptoNet, that's so funny. That is so funny. Which reminds me of Ravencoin. Coming back to the 200 day. Doesn't look like they're doing much tonight. They're waiting for Friday. They are waiting for Friday. How do I feel about Ethereum? How do I feel about her? Guys, I don't care about Ethereum, to be honest with you. I don't care. I just look at what she does at that moment in time, and whatever she's doing, I'm going to respond to it. And you guys get to that stage very soon. Zen. Drop, rise, level 1, rise, level 2. We're waiting for a retrace continuation to the upside, M formation. Here we go. Bats. Let's have a look at bat. Oh, nice. Here we go. Nice little W formation down here. Pay attention. Here we go. W formation is formed on bat right there. Rise. Okay. Rise, 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 rise. I mean, that is a bit of a wild rise, you see. So it's rise level 1. That's level 1. Rise level 2. Okay. I'm expecting one more move to the upside. One more move to the upside. Price projection, let's go 160. All right. Let's go, yeah, 161. And then M formation. Testing down the moving averages. Okay. No worries, Chacobi. Here we go, Strax. And then I'm going to look at Crow. The reason why I don't like Crow, I'll show it to you in a minute. Oh, wow, look at that. Strax already got the W formation drawn on it already. Waiting for the 176 high. That's what we're waiting for. Waiting for the 176 to be taken out. Happy days, bro. There you go, already drawing the W pattern. Right, the reason why I don't like Crow is simple. Right? It's not on the main exchanges, man. I don't like it. I just don't know why. I just don't like it. I mean, look at that, man. It's just working its way back up there. Crazy moving price. So that W formation failed. So we can move it down here. Continuation to the upside. Happy days. Done. Questions. I want questions because this can get really boring. Just looking at boring ass coins all the time. Let's start asking questions. You guys want context. You want to understand trading. Tell me what you want to know. Ask me the questions, guys. You know, ask me. What do you want to know? Tokyo is opening shortly, guys. Tokyo is opening shortly. Okay, hold on. Randy, how you doing, my friend? When do you know when the level is not continuing? When trending sideways, e.g. For me, it's not. Right, here we go. Okay, cool. So let me just quickly pull up ZIL. How do we know it's not forming a zone trading sideways when it's a level? Okay. Oh no, it is forming a level. It is forming a level. Look. Here's the level. Here we go. Look. Can't see it yet. Fuck's sake. Here we go. Alright then, look. You've got the pattern formation right here, yeah? Rise, retrace, rise, rise up, retrace. Coming down to the moving average. Continuation to the upside. The way you determine a level is when price breaks away from the pattern, all right, and then stalls, and then it makes its way back down to the moving average, all right. When it makes its way back down to the moving average, that's when you've got yourself a level. It's only confirmed when price continues to break past it. So when price comes away from this point here, what do you see? You see the pattern. There's the pattern. The pattern effectively is a confirmation of zones, of levels. That's all the pattern is. All right? You're either making an entry in this zone here, or you're making an entry at the break of that there. Okay? You've got to be very careful with the, you know, with any leverage. I mean, leverage, guys, just don't use it, man. It's crazy. Crypto leverage, that is, man. For some reason, it's different to Forex. I've got a couple of crypto cards. That's weird. I didn't know that. Hope that labels that for you, Randy, man. Let's have a look. You are aiming... Hold on. Marcelo, how you doing, brother? Okay, then. Rightio. Right, bear with me a second. Okay, we are waiting for Tokyo. Let's see what Tokyo does. I always thought buying low and selling high was trading, but after watching and listening, it doesn't seem that it is what trading is. Yes, it's not what you think it is. Remember, when you buy low, that's the market maker buying low. And when he's selling higher. Yeah? We're tricked into believing that you buy low. That means when you're buying low, you are buying effectively when price is here. It's low here. And you can buy when it's at a high, and you think you perceive it to be low in that instance anyway. But why? Because you think it's going to be going higher anyway. You go in at a high and say, I'm buying here to sell higher. You know, I'm buying lower than what I think it's going to be. It's bullshit, man. They trick people. That's how it works. They are completely manipulating and tricking people out to the moons. You know? All right. Here we go. Next question. What do you think about Michael Saylor promoting Bitcoin? Is he for real? He tries to learn, wipe out everybody. Thoughts? I mean, look, everyone has an ulterior motive. He holds Bitcoin. Pump and dump. Simple process. You know, it's clearly established by YouTube channels that do that as well. You know, it's a pump and dump game. People are very receptive to it, man. They see these YouTube channels as authorities. Michael, he is the authority. You know, when he talks, people listen. You know? But he could genuinely be that guy that is such an advocate for Bitcoin, where he genuinely has an interest in it. When he says a price prediction, you know, he's basing it on the utility of Bitcoin. Well, fair enough. You know, if you base the utility of Ethereum, then I believe Ethereum's going to go to 100K. You know, forget market cap. I'm not interested in that. I think it's going to go to 100K because of its utility, what it brings to the marketplace. Do you know what I mean? That's why you got to be careful with predictions, guys. You know, you've got predictions where guys are talking about the market cap not coming into play. It would need to achieve X, Y, and Z. Who would have thought that Bitcoin or cryptocurrency would ever achieve $1.8 trillion worth of market cap? They were saying, you know, you got to factor in the market cap. It would never happen before it happens. And then it happens. And then what? You know? When they want to put money into it, they will put money into it. When they believe it can, you know, resolve an issue, they will put money into it. So all the naysayers about, you know, Ethereum has to have a market cap of X, Y, and Z in order to achieve a price of 100K. Well, look, they keep printing money, man. As long as they keep printing money, they're going to keep putting it in places like cryptocurrency. You know? They keep printing money, market cap's going to keep getting higher. Simple as. Once Asia opens, I mean, look, Bitcoin right now she's sat forming this zone right here. Pin to the low, pin to the low, pin to the low. I'm waiting for this area to show me, you know, is it going to look to go back to the higher side? But it might actually stall. If it doesn't do anything, guys, then we could be in for a very boring night because they may move price over the weekend. You know my concept of the weekends. You know, be careful. Yes, Sonny Biggs. Why? Because they market makers move price based on your first conceived thought, because that's how they lure traders to come into the price, to come into the market. You know? There's no predictions, guys, only projections. Oh shit. Yeah, sorry about that. I've done a boomer moment. Done it wrong. Need Bitcoin chart. Flip screen. Yeah, sorry, man. Sorry. Hold on a sec. Let me just tend to Merlin. It's not invalidating the W formation. I know I'm not looking at the screen. You can't see the screen, but it's not invalidating the formation until it breaks below the 0.564 mark. 0.564 mark on fetch. That's where it invalidates the W. Yeah, so Bitcoin right here. Pins to the low, pins to the low, pins to the low. I'm expecting Bitcoin to come up to the upside. But like I said, it's Friday tomorrow. Are they going to make a run for profit? Are they going to go to the all-time high? Or are they going to bring it down a little bit more so that when the weekend comes, they can move price up because they anticipate a lot of liquidity to come in at the weekend? What do you think of the fake out on Bitcoin earlier today? Moonboy's being wiped out by the market makers. Tired of all these YouTubers saying exactly as predicted and never admitting to be wrong. Guys, there have been so many instances where I've admitted I've been wrong. I do it in fucking real time as well. I'll say, oh, that W didn't work. No worries, move on to the next one. That's the problem. Most of these YouTubers, not necessarily, they're not really traders as such. You know, I don't know, that's my opinion. That's my opinion of it, guys. You know, you guys are the judges on whether or not those guys are traders. You know? For me, when they say exactly as predicted, that's BS. I mean, I'll say exactly as projected, but a projection holds more ground than a prediction. A prediction is just thrown into mid-fucking air. A projection, I mean, look, that was a projection right there. 60K. All right, we were talking about it last night. Go back in last night's stream and watch it. We talked about this area being taken. Bang, it got hit. Exactly as projected. But a projection has a series of variables that come into play. So many things have to happen in order for the projection to play out. It's a movement in price. A prediction has no context to it. It's just, I hope it goes there. If it goes there, I'm going to claim glory. If it doesn't, I'm going to do another video about something else. You know, that's what it is. That's what I hate about it. I think it's dog shit. True, Jason, true. Pretty much intuitively, man. I mean, I've learned, I've used every sort of risk management. Here's the advice I give you guys. There are so many various risk management schemes, money management ways, you know, how to avoid to, you know, there are so many ways you can manage your risk. But the one thing that you're not paying attention to, which does hold precedence over every risk management strategy, is if you start thinking in terms of survival. You know? When you start thinking in terms of survival, how long can you stay in this game? You tend to start being more careful and cautious with your money. You know? And that's what you need to do. You need to be thinking in terms of a survival rather than just looking at it statistically. Yep, granted, you need to understand the risk. Tokyo is open. Here we go. Tokyo's open. We'll talk about that in a second. How many pips in one day can Bitcoin make? I'll answer that question to the point. 35,965 pips. That's how many it can make in one day. Do the math. Correct. The MK, they're absorbing all the longs. Tino, if retail drive price up over the weekend and market makers reset the zone from a new level and start of the week or bring price back to their preferred zone, will the market makers reset the zone? So next week, right, the market makers have a new target to hit, all right? They've got a new amount of money that they've got to put into the market. Whatever that zone is, we will know when they open and set the range for next week. That's the best thing I can say to you, my friend. Stephen, yeah, this is purely on, it's motivated by opinion. You know, it's a very emotional market. The crypto market is very emotional. You projected ADA to plan out the way it did also. Yep. Tina, what do you a series of candles? What do you a series of candles? What do a series of candles with big wicks but low volume mean? Wicks to the up and down side. Remember, a wick. How many of you are of the impression? Okay, let's talk about it now. How many of you are the impression, all right, that... Let me just bring it up here. Okay, pay attention to this zone right here. What do you guys... I want the new guys in the stream. How many of you are of the impression that this candle here means rejection? How many of you think this is a rejection point? You know, how many believe that that's in terms of supply and demand? How many of you believe that that is supply? Just give me a yes or no. The new guys. Okay, so we've got a few people, because I understand, I know a lot of people are new to the game of crypto and trading, which is, it's crazy, you know. No supply, no indecision, it's not supply and demand. Rejection, yes, I would think rejection doesn't make sense. Bitcoin going down, all the shiny, skinny money coming in, and all the institutions throwing money in. What gives? Okay, Phil, we'll talk about that in a second. Okay, then, cool. Right. Right. Okay, yeah, the line is rejection. Yeah, we get that, but I'm talking the candlestick on the basis. All right. So look, we're led to believe that this here is a rejection point. There's indecision. Okay. This is what the market. This is what theory says, that when you see a candlestick like this, a doji or a gravestone or a shooting star and all the other wild things that they call these candlesticks, okay? We are led to believe that that's or should I say the buyers running out of steam. That again is a lie. I'm sorry. It's a lie. And anyone's school of thought that it challenges, disprove what I'm about to say. All right? In line with the market maker approach, the idea of a market maker is he has the float. It's his money that makes the market. What's his title? He's a market maker. You can't go into a shop and buy anything from there if there's nothing to buy. Correct? Done. Move to the next topic. Right. This spike to the high. Remember, market makers are creating the moon boy moves. They want the moon boys to step in, all the hype to come in, because with that hype comes liquidity. With that liquidity comes an order for the market maker. Lots of moon boys are stepping up here saying, please buy, buy, buy. I want to buy, I want to buy. Market makers there saying, okay, yeah, sure. Let me give you the opposite side of the contract. If I give you the opposite side of the contract, it means that if you close in a profit, you're going to have liquidity to use to take a profit. But if you lose, you're going to have money there for me to take on my position. So he makes the market. For every buy, there is a sell. Why do they call it a zero-sum game? One man's fun is another's hell. When one man loses, another wins. That's why. Okay? So when they bring price all the way up here, you can't tell me that there's a supply there. No. Because look where price was. It was up here. People were still buying up here. The reason why it stalled is because the market makers had achieved their desire of obtaining shorts at the highest possible point in the market. In line with their ADR. Okay, what's their average daily range? Well, in this instance, from the absolute low of the day, okay, to the absolute, oh no, that's wrong, absolute low of the day, okay, which was there, to the absolute high of the day, okay, at that point, because look, this is the high, that's the new session. Can you see this is a start of a new session right there, okay? This is where it ends. Well, it actually ends there, but this is where it starts. So the ADR from the low of the day all the way to that point right there was 1,748 pips. Its average daily range is 1,135 pips. All right. So it needed to come down a little bit more to stay in line with its range. So look, take the low from the ADR and bring it down to here. It brought it down to 1,385, and then it finished at 1,476, not too far off its average daily range of 1,135 pips. Now that average daily range figure up there is for today. When you go back a few streams on the start of the week, which we did the stream on the Sunday, okay, have a look at what the ADR was in the top corner. You'll see it. All right, go back on the 13th of March and you will see the 14th of March. Sorry, watch that stream and you'll see what the ADR is. Okay, remember the ADR at that point from this low here to there was roughly about 1,485 pips. What am I trying to get at? The market makers use the ADR to move price into certain areas where they can absorb liquidity from the retail traders. When they spike the high here, they are obtaining the liquidity for the moon boys who are buying in this zone. There are guys buying here, but whilst price is rising, they are also putting stop losses. They are putting stop loss orders, which is the market makers can see that and say, right, that's where the dead money is. That's where the liquidity is. So what does the market maker do? He spikes the high, fulfills all the orders for all the moon boys, okay? He then pulls price back. He makes them believe that there's an opportunity to go long again because what do? They buy the dip, all right? They buy the dip, right? When you buy the dip, you think, yeah, man, I'm going to get in cheaper. I can add again. Because the guys that are buying the dip, the ones that got stopped out in this move here, okay, look at this red candle here and look at this green candle. It spiked to the low and pulled back. Those are the guys that got their stop losses hit. Now, buying the dip gives them another opportunity to get back into price. All right, so they think happy days. So look what happens here. Market makers pin the 50-day moving average, trigger all the guys who believe it's going to continue to the downside by sending price below the 50-day. All right, they use that liquidity to start the longs process again. So they allow guys to re-enter to go long because they've told them, look, you can go back up now. It's going to make another high to the upside. Happy days. You see this green candle spike to the high. Moon boys are happy that they've managed to get back in on this big move that they missed out on. And then before you know it, they smash price out of the zone. And they take out all the stop losses for all the guys who went long in this area here. That's how you break down price, guys. That's exactly how you break down price. There's no two ways about it. You know, it's, give me an indicator that factors that in. Anyone that's drawing bullshit, support and resistance points, what is that? Or like down here, like what's that? Is that support and resistance? Why? Because it's made a high and it's made a low. You're going to wait and make your entry on the top of each of those zones. No. The true support and resistance points in the market are when the market maker sets the range. When the market maker sets the range for the week. Yeah, look at it. High, low, high, low. That's the true support and resistance point. What's wrong with Bitcoin? Nothing's wrong with her, man. She's just pulling back, man. Look, she's still at the 50-day. There's the 200-day in sight. Granted, if she hits the 200-day, happy days, guys. There's no worries. Don't worry about it. Ethereum, the same story. Look, she's pulling back down. As long as Ethereum doesn't break below this area here, I'm not concerned about anything. And even if she does, all right, we look for the next pattern, guys. We only enter on confirmation of patterns. Do you understand? Look, rise out W formation, retrace, pulling back out the zone. It has to stay in this area here to keep the W formation valid. We could actually be forming another W formation. Do you understand? So we'll only know if it plays out. As long as price stays above this area here, that I said earlier on, 1707, happy days. We ain't worrying. Done. Finished. Don't need to worry. Pattern within a pattern, guys. There you go. Pattern within a pattern. This W formation will only be valid if it stays above this area here. It will need to create a pin to the low and pull back up, because then you'd have 1, 2, 3, 4 pins to the low. Will this W formation play out? Who knows? Let's draw our patterns and wait for confirmation. What's our confirmation? Well, as long as this pattern plays out, if the pattern does play out, okay, rise, What do we want it to do? We want it to break above the 200-day moving average. When it breaks above it, it needs to recover this previous area here. Break out, retrace, continuation to the upside. Pivot point confirmation. M3 is the near target. Because, Merlin, the reason why it's significant is because the market maker hasn't finished obtaining liquidity at that price point. You know, when he comes out of the zone, let's assume that this didn't happen. It didn't pull back. All right. Market makers clearly aren't finished with this zone. They want to get more liquidity. Yeah, they're not finished with it. So look where the moving averages are. They're very close to each other. We're waiting for a contraction. We're waiting for price to move away from the zone. Yes, eSIN V. Yes, I used the same one. Yeah. When is it the right time to enter in a pattern? When it's confirmed. I mean, I can't tell you exactly when to enter into a pattern, but principally, this is what we're looking for. We're looking for a rise. Rise. Retrace. Continuation to the upside. That's the pattern. All right. That's the pattern. You're waiting for price to rise, retrace. Usually they see the price is, there's a moving average in this area here. All right. And then your entry point as such will be on the break of the pattern right here. But you need to wait for confirmation. Is price above the 50-day? Is price breaking out strong? Granted, if it does break out, it does normally pull back and then continues back up. You've got to be careful. Your name is Vince spelt backwards. Well, make it easy for me, bro. Spelling your name backwards, bro. The moving averages that I use are the 5, 13. They're signal averages. They tell me the signal. They give me a signal where price is on a 5 and a 13-day basis. Here we go. Look, on a 5 and a 13-day basis. Also, the 50-day and the 200-day are what the institutional traders use, and the banks and the market makers. The retrace is always near the 50-day. Thank you very much, Monty Baker. I'll have a look at that coin in a sec. We just need to pay attention to what Bitcoin's doing. Don't you do short? I do short trades, yep. The trade that I took earlier on Kiwi Yen, bang, all the way. We rode that move perfectly today. There's the M pattern. Happy days. Ethereum's coming down. Whoa, yesterday's low is right. No, yesterday's low is there. The previous day's low is right there. Okay, we may hit that previous day's low. Very symbolic point. Correct, Merlin. I've not tried it with share trading, Tim, but there's no reason why it can't. Vector candle on Bitcoin, that is correct. Vector candle on Bitcoin. What are we seeing here? What does that mean? What do we know? Market makers are stepping in. Market makers are stepping in. Oh, here we go. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Look at that. She's taken the green zones. Previous areas of shorts. Watch that. Watch. 800 day. That's a big vector candle. Completely wiping out people right there. Whoa. Tokyo's moving. This is a vector candle, guys. Pay attention to this candle. Watch it. Watch it, watch it, watch it, watch it, watch it. Just pay attention to it. Pay attention to what this candle does. You're going to see this sort of candle all the time. Look, this is market makers moving price. Watch. Pay attention. All right. Before the next session of this candle, the next candle will rise price back up. They're going to trigger all the shorts right now. There's the 800-day EMA, which is the 200-day EMA on the hourly. Okay, just pay attention to what happens. They'll pin the 800 day, which is the 200 day. They'll pin it, trigger all the shorts, and then snap price back up. Let's see if she holds that zone. Look, she just touched it just by an ounce. Look, what the fuck is that, man? It stinks of market maker behavior. Stinks. In what sense, Curtis, man? In what context? Oh, Curtis Tong is angry. That's so sad. Prove me wrong, bro. I don't know the market makers. I don't know them personally, but I've been in the game long enough to say that I'm aware of their behavior. Curtis Tong is pissed off. This guy is angry. Here we go. Pinning the lows. There we go. Wow, look, they're working that, man. That is nuts. There you go. Next candle, retrace up. That's if they're finished. Wow. Wow. They ain't finished yet. They are not finished. Look. They're triggering shorts, man. Elon Musk, very room for Dogecoin. Fair enough. It's all good, man. Do your thing. You don't want... Look, naturally, right? I mean... Nah, man, you can't, you have to be in the game a little while to be used to these sort of price fluctuations, man. You got to be careful. So they're effectively gathering longs. They've just triggered the shorts and they're gathering longs. That's how it works. Why are they holding that zone? Oh, is it because no one wants to go short? Nah, they're holding this zone, this 200-day moving average. Look, they're ready to go. Here we go. Wow, look at that. Recovering the previous shorts that they obtained. We've got down to here. They should bounce at this point here. If they come back down to here, that would have been the previous shorts that they've obtained in this area here. That's the previous shorts that they built earlier on. So they're recovering that point, which is at the 200-day moving average, pinning the lows, pull price back up. This hasn't turned red yet. I'm expecting it to turn red. All right, but they're pinning it and pulling it back. TN Lights, I'll tell you why it's not. Because look, okay, the start of the session right there, it's a new session. Bitcoin on a average daily range moves 35,965 pips. Well, it's at 18,000 right now, so it's well within its average daily range. They won't get investigated for this. You know? Here we go. Is that red zone going to get tapped? 56 going to get tapped because that is where they previously built shorts. Yeah? Leroy, what's the question, bro? Sorry. Where's your question? They're trying to trigger people to go short. Where's your question, Leroy? All right, here we go. Don't they need it pinned to the bottom 3 times now that they had a new average? Not necessarily. The pins to the low is when they're forming a formation right down here. This is a formation. Look, 1, 2, well, railroad tracks. They've pinned it once here. Look, pinned it once there, pinned it twice there, and pinned it there. All right? It's not a static setup, guys. It's not static. There's a variation to it. $56 is a key point. Darfix, yeah, I would. Definitely. See, these sort of moves happen in Forex as well. Same thing happened today with Kiwi Yen. Look at that. It was kind of a slow move, but on the bigger time frame, you can see, look, I'm trading those moves, man. Took that trade from the high today all the way down to here. Market maker, look, they did exactly the same here. Look at this candle. Green candle, built shorts at higher prices, and then they seen a return right there. What do you think's happening to Bitcoin right now? The same concept is happening right here. You know? The same concept is happening right there. Ethereum has stopped. They're holding the zone. That's it. They're holding the zones. That's all they're doing. They're just getting liquidity one last time because tomorrow is profit day. You know? We'll see if they've held the zone, if they've finished. We'll see. But they've just looked. They've pinned the 200-day moving average, and now they're looking to pull back. Bring it down to the 15-minute time frame. What do you see? There you go. This candle should retrace back up because they've triggered the shorts. They've got the liquidity. Now they want to send price back up. Oh, where's Curtis, man? Listen, we will never know when the dump will stop, but we can base it on what they're doing right now. All right? If they are done with their intention of sending price lower to trigger the previous longs that they built over here, look. They built shorts over here. It could even go, look, down to here. That's the maximum where I expect it to go. You know, it's at an 800-day moving average on the 50-minute time frame, which is the 200-day on the hourly. All right? So these are key areas. They're the key areas of price. Are they ripping ADA apart? Let me have a look at ADA. I'll bring it up for you in a second. See if it's worth ripping it. No, man. They're all going to the 200-day, guys. They're resetting the zones. That's all they're doing. They're resetting the zones. They're just obtaining liquidity, man. Schmo, what are you saying, bro? What are you saying? Let's quickly look at ADA, man. People are panicking about it. No need to panic. It's funny how everyone... This happened on Sunday, guys, man. Shit, man. Happened on Sunday, Monday. Look what they're doing. Previous zone that they built their shorts at higher prices. They're now realizing a return for them. Coming back to the 200-day moving average. They should be bouncing off that zone. Granted, they've even got the 800-day EMA to return to as well. So, let's see what happens. Let us see what happens. I need to bring it back to Bitcoin because that's where we're seeing the activity. Here we go. Is that candle going to retrace back up? Have they successfully obtained the liquidity that they need for their longs at lower prices? Let's see. TN Lights, I agree with you, but I disagree with you at the same time. Why? What they're doing is wrong. Morally, it is wrong because they're inducing people to go short and then they're going to flip the trade all the way back up because they've got the liquidity that they need to send price back up, but they are doing it within their average daily range. If they kept on sending price all the way down and it exceeded their range, guaranteed there will be an investigation. They'll want to know, why have you allowed that? Because ultimately, these are algorithms that are coming into play. Those algorithms are programmed. They have certain limits all right? If those limits are extended, all right, then they're going to ask, hold on a second, who extended the limit? You guys know what your range is, you know? It's $2 before they take it down. No, Tony, this is the 200-day on. So the 200-day on the hourly, okay, is the white line. All right? Let me just bring it forward for you, my man. That's the 200-day. The white line is the 200-day on the hourly. All right? The 50-day on the hourly. When you go to the lower time frames, okay, you multiply it by 4. All right, because for every candlestick, every 4 candlesticks is an hour. Okay, so the 800-day EMA, all right, on the hour time frame is the 200-day EMA on the hourly. On the 200-day on the 15-minute time frame is the 50-day on the hourly, and the 50-day on the 50-minute time frame is the 13-day on the hourly. All right. They're obtaining longs, they're obtaining the shorts from and closing longs at the same time, my friend. That's why. They're setting up the zone. Guys, I can't tell you to go short or long. I'm just showing you, just purely educational content right here, guys. Here we go, the retrace. Scott G, where's Scott G? Here we go. Why do green cat? Right, okay. So the reason why they pin, because the market makers are trying to grab the liquidity to help them build their shorts at higher prices. Remember, when green candles are rising, it's because people are buying. So they're fulfilling the orders from the lows, getting those guys who set limit orders, okay, and stop orders as such, trigger those shorts, trigger those longs, and they use that liquidity to fulfill their orders. That's how it works. So when you see pins to the low and green candles, ultimately this here is a stopping volume candle right there. All right, so they triggered the shorts and pulled price back up and took out the stops. Same with the green candles, right? Let me find a green candle where it spikes. Here, one here. You see that? Green candle, spike the low, take out the liquidity, bring it back into the zone. Yeah? Here we go. Let's see if they still want to hold this zone. Are they finished? 800-day on the hourly is the 200-day EMA on the 15-minute. No. The 200-day on the 15-minute time frame is the 50-day on the hourly. The 800-day on the 15-minute is the 200-day on the hourly. Yes. Sorry, bro. Is it forming an M on Bitcoin? The M is, yeah, it looks like it's forming an M. Yes, it does look like it's forming an M, but we only know if it's going to be a continued M, okay, if it breaks down this zone here. If it breaks past this area here, we'll know it's a long-term M. Because what can happen here, right, is it can retrace, drop down, and form a new formation and continue back up. So we will only know. Remember, forming an M at the look, M usually happens at the highs. All right. Granted, this is at the highs, but we've been selling off. We've been buying longs at the lower prices coming down here. This is the main formation. You will see smaller cycles and smaller patterns in and around the. You'll see more M's and W's on the 15-minute time frame than anywhere else. Let's see if it does. Would I short now? No. I wouldn't short now. Goes against what we understand about the market makers. ideally you want the right side of the M to be lower than the left side because they're trapping money in this area. You want it to be lower. Here we go. Are they retracing the candle back? The market makers absorbed the liquidity that they need to send price higher.
My mom tell me it never ends. Like clocks, we evolve in a circle. Every 12 months we do it again. Wake up, get up, stretch my legs, eat some breakfast, milk and eggs, brush my teeth up, wash my face, throw my clothes on, start my day. Wake up, get up, stretch my legs, eat some breakfast, milk and
I'll do Uniswap in a sec, mate. There you go. That's what they do, Kelly. There's the retrace back there. Tap the liquidity at the 800 EMA, which is the 200-day EMA, triggering all the guys to go short. What are they doing? Taking out all their stops. Rising price back up. This candle should fulfill this whole candlestick right here if it's in line with the market maker's intention. And you know what? Challenge me whatever you want. You know, because I know guys think I'm talking shit. Prove me otherwise. Let's see if it happens. Next session candle, look. Could they continue to the downside? Let's see. Got to be careful. Here we go. Let's see if she's going to continue. She should print an evening star pattern. So, you know the evening star pattern. So where you got the 3 candle formation. Yeah, I know. It's just a shame, man. You get some people that think you're talking shit I'm claiming that I know the market maker. Look, his move. I've been staring at charts for 11 years, guys. You know, and I'm still learning. I'm kind of used to certain patterns right now. You know, just look at the previous streams, guys. We've been calling and projecting all day, every day. You know, I have no interest in, you know, it's all good, man. It's all good. Those who don't understand, it's fine. I'm here to help. Top up my pipe. Happy days. Why does my 50-minute have more than yours? I don't know. Are you using MT4? Tino plays with market makers, confirmed. Well, the only reason why they could send it low is because they just might want to get that little bit more liquidity. Remember, they triggered all the shorts. How many guys now are getting squashed? Oh yeah, fuck them, man. Happy days. But you know, when there's a vibe, there's a nice, everyone's absorbing information and you got one brer coming in trying to switch it up because he's obviously pissed off with his trading. That's not my issue, bro. If you're angry at the market makers, that's your issue, man. Fucking hell. How can a candle remain green when the price finished lower than it started? What do you mean? Yeah, guys, remember this platform is different to Binance, to TradingView, completely different. Here we go. Is this the candle? Remember, market makers buy at lows and market makers sell at highs. Now they're going in to squash the shorts. They are now going to rip the shorts apart. You guys, this is what I wanted. I wanted you guys to see these sort of moves. because then you see it happening in real time. We're not talking in hindsight. Granted, anything can happen. It can go opposite. It can actually drop right now even further. But you're witnessing it happening in real time. Crypto Ned. Market Maker is set up for... Market Maker is effectively, it's a human being. It's groups of guys, okay, and women, who make the markets. They program algorithms to execute thousands and thousands of trades per minute. They are deemed as high FTs, you know, high frequency traders. Remember, they're fulfilling up orders very fast. Galu, man, what's up, man? Galu, man, thank you so much, brother. Thank you so much, my friend. You didn't have to do that, man. Fair play to you, bruv. Thank you. Sad, that's awesome, man. That is awesome. TradingView gets, I don't know where TradingView gets its price feeds from, but I've got an ECN account, which is the Electronic Central Network, which effectively gives me the same price feed as what the banks and the institutional traders use. Okay, so there's not that much, there's no middleman as such. All right, I just get the feed straight away, and I pay IC Markets a fixed commission for that luxury. The only difference is the time. Because I'm not saying I get the same feed as the banks in terms of time, because that would be, you know, that would be thousands of dollars per month. All right. But I think there's like a 5-6 second delay. So the bank gets the order first. I then get it afterwards. No worries. Ivan, listen, the way we know is we look at the key areas that it's doing it at. Look, the M2 pivot point, the 800-day moving average, which is the 200-day moving average. Go back and watch the previous streams. How many times we've seen price hit the 200-day and bounce away from it? Yeah, of course they can, Christian. That's exactly what they do. You know? Okay, so if you want this platform, as long as you're not from the States or Canada, okay, you can download this platform. They don't cater for the Americans, unfortunately, IC Markets. So you can go into the description, you can download IC Markets, open an account with them, get the MT4 trading platform, okay? And then go to the Discord, which is pinned to the top of the chat, or the link is in the description, and you can download the indicators free of charge. Everything's free on this channel, guys, okay? The only thing that is charged here, guys, is if you want to support the stream, which is like three quid, okay? And do have a Patreon where I dedicate a little bit more time for people who want to understand more depth about the strategy and understanding principles. I dedicate a lot of time to my Patreons. That is it. I don't sell a course. I don't do anything like that, guys. I don't believe a course can justify it. So, guys, Mike Bennett, listen, you can either open an account with forex.com or Oanda. I can't even say it properly. All right. And they will give you the MT4 platform. Once you've done that, for the Americans, you guys can then go to the Discord, get the indicators, but you have to download MT4. Christian, they can decide what they do. If you want me to turn the music up, I will. They can decide what they do with price at any point in time. All right, they can do whatever they do want with price. Yes, in my YouTube channel, there is a video that talks about how to install the indicators on MT4. What do you mean by fast move is a false move? The fast move, false move principle is when market makers move price fast, they move it into a zone. Now, the principle behind a fast move, false move is this. Market makers need to get money into the market. They need to get guys, right? They need to get guys induced into the market. And the way they do it is they create fear. Look, how many guys that go short? Oh my God, I don't want to miss out on Bitcoin dropping. Yeah, I don't want to miss out. I don't want to miss out. What do? They trigger the shorts. They use the liquidity from the shorts to send price lower so that they can get their longs filled at lower prices. All right? That's how market makers move it. Tremero, isn't this pattern against what market maker projected? No, not yet. Why? Because it is still deemed as level 1. We're waiting for level 2 because level 2 should bring price rise to the upside. It only invalidates it when it breaks below the formation. Look at the W formation. It needs to break below here. This area here. Right here. It breaks that area, then this whole pattern is invalidated and this M formation up here is validated. So you have plenty of time. You'll have plenty of time to trade this M because what will happen is price will come back to the 50-day moving average. If it comes back to the 50-day moving average and bounces away from it, you should effectively be waiting to see the following. Rise, retrace. If the intention is there to go higher, they will continue higher. You will realize a W formation. If they want it to go lower, it will go lower. You have plenty of time to trade the M formation and the W formation. Yeah? There's plenty of time to make your entry as such. But remember, we're not allowed to give financial advice. Where's she sat? Here we go. There we go. Projection playing out to the candle. Recovering the previous red candle. We said she'd do that. Wait for the 200-day to be held. Trigger the shorts at the lows. Move price back up. Now tell me why you can't follow the market maker method. Who challenge it? You know, I'm trying to disprove it. I'm trying my hardest to disprove the method, and I've been trying to disprove it for the past 6 years. All right. And it's not happening because it's the business model. Principally, it's the business model. Anyone that wants to challenge it, be my guest. I'm going to get rid of the music. Be my guest, you know, because it's a business model. I can't change the business model. GM, thank you very much, my friend. Thank you so much. Tell people how much would you invest into a trade of your capital. All right, if you guys are new coming, wow, 1,700 of you coming into the room. That is crazy. If you guys, right, want to understand how to use this strategy, all right, I've got to ask the question. How many guys are new in the stream right now? Please let me know how many of you are new to the stream completely right now. You're stepping into this stream. It's your first time. How many of you are stepping in right now? Please let me know. Please let me know if you are new to the stream so I can explain to you exactly what's going on. Yep, okay. Pucker job, wicked. Welcome to the live, guys. Welcome to the live. All right, we sit and talk charts. This is the market maker method. It's going to challenge a lot of conventional practices. Okay, what you need to understand that what I'm talking about is a business model. Okay, it's a business model that once you understand, you can realize a return from it. And if you need the proof, join the Discord. There's an area in there called Crypto Profits. The team in Discord has collectively most likely made about $500,000 in returns from just following this strategy, and it's all free of charge. My goal is to get you guys to understand it. It's my way of giving back, but the same token, it's my way of mastering the system because I've taken two schools of thought, merged them together, and I'm trying to show you guys, if I can turn you guys into profitable traders, I know my strategy works. Excuse me. There you go, PC Shed. PC Shed holds testament to it. This guy, PC Shed, go follow him up. This guy never had a clue about trading, okay? He only understood about holding crypto coins. He's been in the crypto space a long time. He comes into trading, doesn't understand anything about it. He then turns 12K into, I believe, 100K, okay? I'm only going by his results that he's posted in the Discord. So if you go to the Crypto Profits channel in the Discord, you'll see his results there. The guy's using this strategy. He's got 48 trades out of 48, 62 out of 62, 32 out of 31. The guy's consistently winning, and he's applying the concepts that I discuss in this strategy, in this stream. All right. If you're new to the channel, all right, and you need assistance, come to the Discord, ask your questions. Alternatively, go through the previous streams. The previous streams give you all the information right there, guys. It tells you exactly what's going on. All right? I hope you enjoy it, man. I'm trying to teach you guys how to effectively fish. I'm trying to get you guys to feed yourselves, you know, because the world is tired. It is done. You know, people are tired, man. People are just trying to stay with their families. And the markets can give that success. They can give you that freedom, you know. The system itself, it's flawless, and people will challenge it, you know. People start getting defensive when you say to them that when price is rising, it means that, you know, the buyers are in control. Sorry, they're not. We've just disproved that. We've just disproved it, you know. Look what's just happened. The principle is when market makers will always send price down lower so that they can get longs filled at lower prices. You know, only moon boys buy at highs, right? Only moon boys sell at lows. You know, look how they got guys to go short. You know, everyone's probably on YouTube watching for a channel to talk about Bitcoin. Bitcoin crashing, Bitcoin crashing. Everyone comes into the stream with the consensus that Bitcoin is going lower. So what are they going to do? Open shorts. Market makers create that illusion and send price down. And what they've then done is obtained longs at lower prices, and they've reversed on price. Now, if knowledge serves me correctly, if I bring the TDI into this, where is it? This is for my TDI guys who like the RSI. Look where the RSI is at on the 15-minute time frame. Shark fin. It's not outside the volatility band though. That's the thing. It's not outside the volatility band. There we go. Rise up. She should recover this whole red candle. This red candle is where market makers trigger shorts to get longs filled at lower prices. What's going on, Mo Gardi? Scott G, pattern watcher, what's happening? Whoa. DKK, what was that? Ryanair, man. That's Ryanair. Oh, nice one, dude. If you want to join the Discord, it's pinned to the top of the chat, guys. Moon boys. Moon boy. No discredit to you, Moon boy, bro. Look, 24 people dislike the stream. That's all good, man. That's happy days. If we can smash the likes up, guys, just to offset the minus 24, that'll be happy days. Yeah, there's no referral fees here, guys. I don't have no Bybit referral. I don't have no Binance referral. Frankly, they're too expensive. They rip you off. You know, they set up their platform to effectively, you know, squash the retail trader, you know, that use leverage and completely screw them. If you want to understand leverage, guys, you join Mike Dutch's channel, the guy who helped me set up this stream. You know, you join Mike Dutch's channel. He's the guy who understands leverage, and he can tell you a thing or two about how to squash it and how to use it, you know. What's going on, Derice boy? What's happening? Yeah, they do want you to get squashed with leverage. Yeah, Mike Dutch, you have to explain to people what you need, what you know about leverage. All right, this is why we don't have no affiliate links to Bybit or Binance. You're being lured into the pits. At least here we've got a pattern. There's a pattern that we can follow. Leverage is a beast, and they sell you the concept of a dream. You know, they sell you the idea. Can you imagine? You only need to put £100 in and I can give you 100 times that back. Happy days. Nah, man. There's something going wrong there. My biggest loss is 40k in one day. How about that? Depressing. Yeah, I know. Yes, I can bring Ethereum up for you, J Ma. Look at Ethereum. Spike the low, bring it back. Let's bring up the 15-minute time frame. Let's see what she's doing there. Look at that. Look what Ethereum's doing. Recovering the whole candle. Bitcoin recovering near enough the whole candle. But look what Ethereum's doing. Applying the principle of the market maker method. Trigger the shorts. Then reverse price. Take out the stops. Use their liquidity to get your longs filled. Get the market makers' longs filled at lower prices. There's the run up. Setting up the range for the day for tomorrow. 125 long and going to sleep. And you know what's messed up, guys? Hong Kong is opening in less than 7 minutes. We've still got a new session to open into. All right? Look what they've done. They've brought price right back down. Hong Kong's going to step into play and bingo. You know? They're going to move price. Marcelo, what's good, bro? Yeah, this is remember guys, I'm a short-term day trader, you know? I'm a short-term day trader. My business is in and out. You know? Hong Kong could bring it in and they could smash it all the way down. If they do, no problem. We'll trade, we will see what happens next. We will see what happens. I wonder how many people got out tonight. The Kong Ho. Yeah, I know. Kagi, I know there's a delay. Because usually when I'm waiting for a price point to hit, you guys tell me that it's hit on Binance. And I'm like, what? But I've worked it out. It's the spread. Binance I think it has a 10-point spread difference. So whatever price is now on mine, tell me what the price is on Binance, work out the difference, it's the spread. How should you think on the head and shoulders pattern? On what time frame, my friend? I mean, the head and shoulders pattern, Bitcoin, head and shoulders, on what platform? I mean, we'll only know if this is a head and shoulders if it plays out to be one, but it's still in line with the peak formation. The W formation is there. The bigger pattern is there. We're still in the zone. We've got patterns that are waiting to play out. Let's see if they play out. If they don't, they don't. If they do, happy days. If they don't, we move. We look for the next trade. And that's what the one thing you need to understand. There will always be another trade. Now, guys, pay attention to price. It's going to get busy towards the open of Hong Kong. It's going to get very busy. Pay attention to it. UK geezer, what's going on, man? Yeah, I've got the Zeus. Tank. I had the Kalito 120, man, but they've stopped that production now, man. It's pissed me off. The Kalito was the best one. 56871, 56863, so it's matched. Ethereum has bearish harmonic plus head and shoulders pattern. That may be what he's talking about. Yeah, DTB. They could effectively form the low of the Asian session and then move price out. This effectively could be a stop hunt low rise. Yeah. Let me wait for the Hong Kong session to open and we'll know. Railroad tracks on Bitcoin on the 15-minute time frame. Valid claim. Valid. We'll only know if it continues to the upside from that point. Now I've done my trade for today. They may try and bring it down to test the 800-day EMA. They could do it. They could try and test the 200. Because remember, Bitcoin has still got the 800-day EMA on the hourly to see. That's all the way down here, which is unlikely. But look, if you pay close attention, that was the line that we drew earlier on, because that is where they started to open shorts at higher prices. So this candle right here has effectively near enough recovered that whole area to realize a profit. They've triggered the shorts. Now they want to send price back up. Hong Kong, are you stepping in right now? Hong Kong, 2 more minutes into Hong Kong. Let's see if it's going to happen. Are they going to move price back up? Yeah, Litecoin should be identical. Here we go. Litecoin right there, look. Litecoin, this is the first pullback out of the W formation. Still holding the zone. Still holding the zone. Let's see what happens. Here we go. Hong Kong, one more minute. Let's see what happens. Here we go. It could actually collapse. Who knows? But let's see if the principle is there. No, market makers don't fight each other. They set each other's zones up. Let's see if they bring it up. Come on. We want it to return back to the zone. And the zone is the 50-day moving average. If it doesn't bring price back to this zone, then we know that market makers still favor lower prices. So they have intentions of sending price lower to get more longs at cheaper prices to close them at a higher point later on. Here we go. Hong Kong is open. Hong Kong is open. Let's see what happens. They don't trade alts. I don't think they do trade alts because there's very low liquidity there. They only hit Ethereum and Bitcoin. Here we go. Could hit the yep, they could hit the lows one more time. Let's see how Hong Kong respond to this. You grabbed a quick $50. Yeah, blue moon, bro. Amazing stats, blue moon. You can use the pattern on the alts. Yeah, you're welcome to use the pattern on the alts. Oh, here we go. A transcriber. Oh, man. You wouldn't be able to keep up with the way I talk. Here we go. Let's see what happens. Come on. Looks like the pin in the lows, pulling it back up. You got the futures. Hong Kong futures market opens in half an hour. This is a fast move, man. When they just pull price out of the zone like this very quickly. The average daily range. Average daily range is the amount of pips or the journey that Bitcoin can take within an average day. Okay? TT Emporium. Lisa Tascaro's question. Where is it? Lisa, where's your question? GBP CAD, GBP USD. Hold on. GBP CAD, GBP USD, GBP CAD, GBP USD. There you go. Yeah, coming out W formation right down here. Rise, retrace, continuation to the upside. 17,500, bro. That's where I'm looking at her to go. 17,500. 17,500. 1.75. That's where I want it to go. GBP CAD and GBP USD. One thought. Okay, W formation at the lows. 3 days away. W formation, rise, retrace, continuation to the upside. I'm expecting 1.40250. That's what I'm expecting. In line with the peak formation. As long as it stays above this area. 1.40250. Can we see another red dildo? What a guy. Yeah, I use IC Markets, bro. That red line right there is where market makers previously started their shorts at lower prices in a previous session. Look, Hong Kong looks like she's rejecting the lows in line with the pattern. Sorry, in line with the market maker intention. Sarah, I've yet to do that, but I'm going to do a video on that. I've got a list of videos that I need to complete. Oh, where's Lisa? Where's Lisa? Lisa, do you mind writing that question again? Because someone wants me to answer it. I can't. Right. Who's creating the pattern in the alts if Big Boy's not playing there? Lisa, they are. Look, the market makers are all over the place, okay? But they don't really put emphasis on the alts. What I mean is this. Bitcoin and Ethereum are currently on the CME, right? So you can hedge your bets by opening positions in Bitcoin and Ethereum. So if you've got a portfolio and you want to reduce exposure, you come to the CME markets, the futures, you start putting money into Ethereum and Bitcoin and you hedge your risk. All right. Granted, all the other altcoins across the board, you know, you've got retail traders that are buying them. You've got exchanges that require liquidity to enable traders to trade it. Remember, for every time you buy something on the alts exchange, you know, another contract has to be fulfilled. So market makers are all over the place. All right. But you've got to remember their main emphasis is on the liquid coins. Why? Because they can manipulate them more. Yeah. It's always market makers. I mean, look at that. Slowly but surely coming back up to test the 50-day moving average. We'll know if the intention is there. But you guys have witnessed it. That's market maker behavior 101. Trigger in the shorts, reverse the pattern all the way back up. All right, Sarah, the market maker timing. The best thing I can advise to you, okay, is to go through the previous stream, Sarah, because it's all there for you. If anyone's joined the Patreon, thank you very much. Thank you so much. Anyone that's joined the channel, thank you very much again as well. You know, I do my best to look after the Patreons, guys. Dopes, man, what's good? Stuck in along from like a week ago. What happened to the 2-hour rule, man? Litecoin, where's she going? Litecoin's forming a pattern. There you go. Look at that. Retrace up. Rejection. Take out the shorts from the lows. Rise up. This here, okay, is consistent. If you go through the previous streams, you will notice that there are many W formations where they break out, they retrace, and then they continue to the upside. This is consistent with the pattern. Notice what it hasn't done. It hasn't taken out the previous low. It's all there. It's all there. There we go. Happy days. We said about 25 minutes ago. No, 1, 2, 3, 4. An hour ago. When this candle was dropping off, everyone was rushing to YouTube to see what the fuck was going on. All right? Bitcoin sale. Bitcoin's dropping. Bitcoin's crashing. I think we're the only stream where we would be effectively waiting for, longs to be opened. Do you understand? And there you go. You've witnessed it. Retracing it back. Ethereum's retraced the whole candle back. Best platform for the US is forex.com or Oanda. Can't even say it. See, that's what I mean. Crypto, Crypto, I can't believe he did a video like that. That's hyping people up. That's wrong. No worries, man. Okay, so if you want the indicators, guys, look, you can go to the description, link in the video. Description, link in the video, right? And you download IC Markets. Then when you're done with that, make your way to the Discord. Right, make your way to the Discord and you can download the indicators there. There's a channel in there called the indicators. You can download them and then come back to the channel and there's a playlist which tells you how to install the indicators. Yeah, the pressure is there. I mean, look, I will always talk charts, and I always follow the pattern. I keep rising up and, it's happy days for me. I've been doing it too long, but it's what the pressure for me is this, right? The pressure for me is trying to get people to understand that what we're doing in this live stream, okay, is challenging a lot of conventional belief systems and schools of thought. All right. When you come into this stream and you see price rising, you think the buyers are in control when you're far from the truth. All right. And when you understand why buyers are not in control when price is rising, you may just make it in this stream. You might just come out on top. All right. Because, you're being misled. You are being misled. I don't know what they do. I mean, I don't know. Are buyers ever in control? No, no one's in control. It's the market maker that's in control. The stopping volume candle, J-Mar. This one here, the stopping volume is market makers step in and they don't want price to continue to go down any further because the retail pressure is there. So what they do is they reverse price back up and take out the stops, and they use this stopping volume candle to reset to bring price back to a zone so they can regulate price action. Okay. Nah, don't use stablecoin, bro. I principally hold coins. That's all I do. I trade forex. That's all I do. Yeah, you can get a job with the market makers if you want. If you are despicably amazing at coding and understanding how to build algorithms. There you go. Not true. Yeah, there are no market makers in control. It's you. After the blue candle too. Are we looking at this blue candle here, Jen? Nice one, Nick. Thank you. For anyone that's new to the channel, make sure you subscribe. I don't really like asking for subscriptions. I do like asking for likes, but subscriptions, I don't know. It's a different thing. It's like I'm asking for your bank details, But a subscription is a less than 1 second thing. So I hope you guys are enjoying it all and you subscribe to the channel. I'm trying to hit 20,000 subscribers. Happy days. Could you ever be a victim of your own success? Like, would the market makers and people following this ever make money if the majority followed this approach? Thank you for asking that question. And I'll tell you why you don't need to worry. First things first. Not everyone trades the same time frame. Not everyone trades the same coin. Not everyone has the same amount of money. Not everyone trades the same pattern. If anything, the market maker is, he would be happy about me doing this because I'm getting more people to become active in the market with a strategy. Remember, 95% of people that come into the game of trading lose. If I can decrease that percentage by at least 5%, you guys are winning. There's still 90% of people that will stick to algorithms. They will stick to support and resistance bullshit. They'll stick to Fibonacci zones. They'll stick to retracement patterns. They will stick to MACDs. Granted, if they work for some people, happy days. But I'm following the business model. The business model that is applied in the markets. If it challenges your school of thought that you've been using for the past 5-6 years and you've only been breaking even or seeing a little bit of a return, then maybe if you try the market maker method for a little while, you may actually take a turn for your trading. Like I said, these retail trader strategies, the market maker knows that people are using them, which is why when price is drawn, when you draw a Fibonacci point, okay, let's have a look. When you draw a Fibonacci point from a high to a low, okay, granted, why does price always move off the 61.8 moving average? Let's look at it like this. All right. No, let's do this. Just to help you guys understand why I don't trade with fibs. God, is it going to work? Hold on. All right, let's take the low, which is really funny. Take the low, take the high. All right, where is price? Smack bang at the 61.8 moving average. Okay, it has bounced straight off it. I did not have no fib zones. All right, market makers know that traders trade off these zones so they can see the liquidity pools off these Fibonaccis. All right, look at this. Guys who went on the 38.2 mark, they triggered the shorts, came back, hit the longs. The guys who went long on the bounce of the 38.2 got squashed, retraced, got their stops taken out, dropped down to the next zone. Guys who thought that the 50% mark would be support, look what's happened. Broken down, brought it down to the 61.8 zone. Now they're bouncing off it. Market makers know that traders use these zones, and they set stops and limits in those zones. Well, I ain't going to be in this business using a tool that the market maker is going to exploit against me. Fuck that. I don't want him to know what hand I'm revealing. It's hard enough that they can see my margin, they can see my account size, they know everything. I'm giving them my hand by telling them, by using a Fibonacci. That's why I don't use these retail trading tools, man. That's how it is. Yeah, Merlin, if you want to get to me, man, just either message me in the Discord or message me on Instagram, because Instagram hasn't been filled with loads of messages. I don't know why I'm saying that now, because I'll probably get a bag of questions, but hey. Yes. Market makers use feelings. Remember that. Market makers use feelings. Yeah, of course. Or, yeah, you can use the Fibonacci's to see where they will take it. But granted, I guarantee you'll start trading off it. The big difference I can tell between crypto and Forex, Forex follows patterns beautifully. I mean, look at this pattern today I took with Kiwi Yen. I took this pattern today on Kiwi Yen. I will show you right now. Wait there. So I'm testing a strategy right now. Okay. And this was the pattern that I took today. I took the high on Kiwi Yen. I built a load. I'm just testing a certain strategy. I'm building positions with the market makers. There's the high. Took the entry, dropped all the way down. I opened 19 trades and it took it all the way down to the move. Look at the green candle, yeah? What did you just witness Bitcoin do? Look, Massive green candle. The principle of the market makers concept in Forex is right here. Look, green candle pushed to the upside, getting shorts at higher prices. Up it goes, up it goes, up it goes. Spike the high, retrace all the way back down to the 800-day EMA. All right? That's where price is. Well, when I took the picture and closed the trade in that region. Okay? Now, if we go back to the actual trade itself, what do you see? Right there. It's gone down even lower. All right? So it's 15-minute time frame. There it is, the 800-day. I stopped at the 800-day and it's gone even lower. Yeah? So you're seeing the proof is in the pudding, guys. Proof is in the pudding right there. So principally, when we look at Ethereum and Bitcoin, look what's happening. Bitcoin right there, Ethereum filling the candles. A trader George is affiliated with me. I don't know a trader George. I don't know a trader George. Now they use the Fibonacci in 10 years. It's going to be the Tino Baccis. Oh, who was this? Is Raven at level 1 or level 2? It's retraced, but the level 2 peaks are less than 24 hours apart, 17 hours, and the second peak not much above the first 2%. So does this mean only level 1? Thanks, Tino. Jimmy, let me have a quick look. I'll get the chart up in a second for you. Fundamentally, nothing's happening with Raven coin, bro. Nothing much. Price is way overextended. Right? If I just quickly show you, it's really extended out because of this massive move to the upside. Granted, it does look like an M formation, but it's just up and down, and then it's just gone sideways. It's now coming to form a pattern, start of a pattern at the 50-day moving, a 200-day moving average. So if anything does happen, it's a reset. That's what I'm saying. Price is reset, so we need to see if this comes into play. All right. So I hope that helps. All right, and cool. So it looks like Hong Kong is pretty much going to hold this zone. If it doesn't hold this zone, happy days. It's going to move down lower. So what? If it goes down lower, I'm not interested. As long as it stays above. As long as it stays above the 52,436, it's all good for me. The pattern doesn't need to be changed if it stays above that point. What do I think of ADA? I mean, what do I think of ADA, man? It's just a coin at the end of the day. Everyone's going to hype it up. Everyone's going to do mad shit with it. The price scroll bar. We'll get that sorted out. Phil coin. Right. I'm going to look at this one final coin. Okay. Because I need to get some sleep, guys. My voice is going. Phil coin. Wow. Filecoin. Phil coin. I'm not even saying it right. Shit, man. So it has come out of a pattern down here. Okay. Rise level 1. Rise level 2. Now we're waiting for price to come back up. Price projection, 105, 107. That's where you're looking price interest. It's not financial advice. Remember that. That's just me just talking price. All right, guys, listen. I'm going to end the stream. All right. But I want to thank you all. Anyone that's joined the channel, anyone that's subscribed, Mad love to all of you. It's been a pleasure sitting with you this evening. All right. But we'll be back again tomorrow just to summarize the week. Nah, I am not affiliated to any guy called George. And there are a lot of scam artists going around using the Traders Reality logo, guys. Be careful. They are all using the Traders Reality logo. They're trying to just stitch people up, you know? So just please be careful, guys. All right? Listen, mad love to all of you guys. Much respect. And we'll be back tomorrow, okay? Thank you so much, guys. We'll see you soon, guys. See you in a bit.